Hello everybody! We are back with some more Danganronpa. How are you all doing today? This is annoying. No, not that. Nope. Yes, you get a PNG only because my model doesn't want to what's the word? Rig properly. Very sunny outside and I think the sun is facing directly on my face, so it's not really what's the word? Reacting properly. Okay, that just goes past it. That'll be fine. Alright, back with some more Danganronpa, the final class trial. The trial of Nagito. Let's begin. I hope we don't get an explanation of the class trial.
During the class trot, if you vote correct, I'll punish it. Oh my!
Oh.
Monami? My cute little sister? You're awfully quiet. What's happened to you?
Monami isn't tied up anymore? Yo, what's going on? Look at her, she looks serious.
You've ascended the ladder of adulthood and reached the moon? Because
Ascended
you're a
the
rabbit?
ladder of adulthood. Hey, is he gonna speak or what? I thought Monomi was gonna do something, and nope. Still gets punched by Monokuma. Oh no, she still staying there.
One more time!
Hey yo, Monokuma is an abusive brother, what the hell?
How about this one?
Is he powering up on a Hadouken?
This will be my final blow!
Oh, she's still standing. I can't take her seriously with the underwear on though.
It's useless.
Please stop! I feel bad for Monomi.
You know what? I feel bad for her too.
You're right. Now's not the time for me to horse around with Monami. The class trial has started after all. The victim
Why do I
this
feel like
time
he
is
wanted to do a
Nagito,
pun with
who
the
is
horse
attempting
thing?
to reveal the traitor for everyone's sake. Who in the
Nagito.
world killed him? I'm so curious.
If he was killed for trying to reveal the traitor, that traitor is obviously the killer.
Makes sense.
They were trying to shut Nagito up.
It feels weird to not have Nagito in this trial
No,
anymore.
That might not be it.
Huh? Are you trying to protect the traitor? They didn't call out when we were in danger. Wait. Don't tell me you're the traitor.
No.
Don't say something so stupid. There's no way in
I
hell I'm
think
the traitor.
this trial will have a lot of you're the traitor pointing. Just a lot of finger
Now
pointing.
that's more like it. Why don't you guys hurry and start arguing already?
Hey, Mikochi! Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Waddle. How are you doing? I hope you enjoy your time here. The traitor and the killer who murdered Nagito is here, right? Are they the same person? Or... Ooh. Ah, thank you. Oh,
The killer didn't
I
take
hope you enjoyed
Nagito's
the
mouth to
stream
shut him
too.
up. I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
Okay, I need to check what we have
So that's
in the
why he was
bullets.
so beat up. What were they trying to find out by torturing him? Definitely the bomb's hiding place.
Bomb's hiding place.
If so, the suspect is whoever found the bomb first.
Whoever found the bomb first.
That was Fuyuhiko.
I found it by coincidence. There's no way I'd torture someone.
Why did the killer have to torture Nagito? Were the wounds on Nagito's body really caused by torture in the first place?
Killer didn't take Nagito's mouth to shut him up. I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
Tape, survival,
The
torture
reason Nagito's
wounds.
body was covered with wounds.
Monokuma's account.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
I need to remind myself of this. So... Tied with rope, each rope it prevented him from moving. Okay. Wait, but his mouth got tied up, so they obviously weren't trying to figure out. Yeah. So what's this? However, the blood that splattered onto his face wasn't under the duct tape. Tape itself had a lot of crinkles. Okay, so that means the duct tape was on his face before he got tortured, which means he wouldn't have been able to say anything.
So beat up. What were they trying
think
to
it
find out
might
by
be the
torturing
duct tape.
him? Definitely the bomb's hiding place. If so, is whoever found the bomb? That was Fuyo. I found it by. There's no way I'd torture someone.
Okay,
The killer didn't take. I'm
I
telling you, they were
think
the reason
we'll
I get
put this on
because
what
the killer tortured-
Akane
That's
said.
why what were they trying to find out by torture? Definitely the bomb's hiding
Oh,
place.
Sonia. Whoever tortured Nagito did not know that the bomb was fake, then that means I am not a suspect. Ah yeah, but I was thinking of if you have the duct tape on, he's obviously not trying to be tortured.
The killer didn't take
I'm bad
Nagito's
at
mouth to
these.
shut him up.
I'm glad this is the
I'm
final one.
telling you, they were torturing him.
They were?
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
Oh yeah, what is Monokuma's account? I didn't look at that. Where's Monokuma's account? Knew all along that the bombs were fake, he never revealed that fact to anyone. Monokuma panels. Oh no. Will I already be stuck on the first one?
So that's why he was so beat up. What were they trying to find out by torturing him? Definitely the bomb's hiding place. If so, the suspect
So the suspect,
is whoever found the bomb
whoever
first.
found the bomb first.
That was Fuyuhiko.
I found it by coincidence.
Coincidence.
There's no way I'd torture someone.
Okay, I think maybe we have to hold down on what Sonia said, or and then put it on what the Akane said. No, were the wounds on Nagito's body really caused by torture in the first place?
The killer didn't take Nagito's mouth to shut him up.
But surely, they were definitely caused by torture. I mean, look at this. His thighs were also covered with a lot of stab wounds. They were surely done by torture. Oh! Maybe they were done after he was dead. Oh, that could be a possibility. The estimated time of death. Okay.
I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
Oh.
Because the killer tortured Nagito.
So that's why he was so beat up.
Did Fuyuhiko
What
go
were they
to
trying
the
to find out by
military
torturing
place?
him?
I think so.
Definitely the bomb's hiding place.
Ah!
If so, the suspect
I accidentally clicked right
is
click
whoever
instead of
found the
left
bomb
click.
first.
That was Fuyuhiko.
I found it by coincidence.
Oh wait,
There's no way I'd torture
wait,
someone.
I just remembered something. I can consent with people, right? At least I think so. I can go and help. Do you remember this? Is there no help? Oh no. I forgot. How can I consent with people?
The killer didn't take Nagito's mouth to shut him up. I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
Do I just like left click?
So that's why he was so beat up. What were they trying to find out by torturing him? Definitely the bomb's hiding place.
I agree. Oh no. Whoever tortured Nagito. I forgot. How do I consent? I know there's definitely a thing where you can consent with whatever the other person
Killer
is
didn't
saying.
take Nagito's mouth to shut him up. I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
So that's why he was so beat up. What were they trying to find out by torturing him? Definitely the bomb's hiding place. If so,
God
the
damn it.
suspect is whoever found the bomb first.
That was Fuyuhiko.
I found it by coincidence.
Okay, let's think.
There's no way I'd torture someone.
Yeah. It's definitely to do with the duct tape, but I
Killer
don't know
didn't
where.
take Nagito's mouth to shut him up. I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
The reason Nagito's body
They
was
were
covered with
torturing
wounds.
him.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
Oh.
So that's why he was.
Oh, I got it.
Is whoever found that was Fuyuhiko.
I found it by. There's no way I'd torture someone.
I finally got it.
The killer didn't take Nagito's mouth to shut him up. I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
They weren't
reason Nagito's
torturing
body was covered-
him
It's
with
Because
the
the
duct
killer
tape.
tortured Nagito.
There we go.
No, that's wrong.
We got it in the end. I had the white
But
thought
Nagito's mouth was
process.
covered with duct tape, so he wouldn't have been able to confess
His mouth
anything.
was covered with duct tape. He wouldn't have been able to confess anything. It's just I couldn't find the white one to put it on.
If he was being tortured for information, they wouldn't have taped his mouth like that.
I'm prepared.
Oh, not really straight away.
Ah, I just realized it. It's a trap.
A trap?
Stupid Hajime. You got caught in that trap.
Stupid. Okay, let's do this rebuttal. I love that. The spear of Gongne.
Like you said, if Nagito's mouth was taped shut, you obviously assume he couldn't talk,
Yes.
right? But that was the trap. They wanted to hide the fact that he got interrogated.
But no, because of the blood.
Tape his mouth shut. How is he supposed to answer anything?
Exactly.
Pay attention. This is how it... First, the killer tortured Nagito and got information about the den after they killed him.
Oh no, I need to retreat.
Damn it!
Okay.
You said if Nagito's mouth was taped shut,
Wait, duct tape.
you obviously assumed he couldn't talk,
Yes.
right? But that was the trap. They wanted to hide the fact that he got interrogated.
Nope.
Like you said, if Nagito's mouth was taped shut, you obviously assumed he couldn't talk, right? But that was the trap. They wanted to hide the fact that he got interrogated.
Tape
Advanced.
his mouth shut.
Okay.
How is he supposed to answer anything?
Pay attention. This is how it... First, the killer tortured Nagito and got information about the bomb's location.
Do I don't know.
Then, after they killed him,
Ah, yes.
Allow me to cut through those words.
If they killed him, there would have been blood on the duct tape.
No, there's no doubt Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape before he
I know.
was beat up.
There would have been blood under the duct tape.
what did you say?
Who cares about the duct tape? You might as well settle this with rock, paper, scissors.
I love how absolutely none of them would care that Nagito was dead. Or none of them do care. They only care because of the class trial system.
We don't need to play a game. It's clear that
They only care because if they don't find the killer, then they'll just die. They're executed.
Why do you always side with Hajime? You have a crush on him or something?
I hope she does. Are you in elementary school or
You
something?
were with us when I peeled the duct tape off Nagito's mouth, right? The blood on
We was
Nagito's
all
face
there.
wasn't under the duct tape, remember?
I mean, there was a bit of blood on his chin. I guess you could say.
The blood on his
Yeah.
face came from his arm wounds, which means the duct tape was on his face before his arms were even wounded.
Damn, that must be some painful way to go.
And the duct tape had a lot of crinkles around his mouth. He must have been struggling to open his mouth under the duct tape.
Perhaps the duct tape was used so he wouldn't be able to scream.
Damn, I was surprised he could even breathe through that duct tape.
Then it's like I said at the beginning. The tape wasn't for torture. It was to keep his mouth shut.
However, if they wanted to seal his mouth, they did not need to hurt him with such ferocity.
True,
They
true.
probably had a deep grudge against Nagito.
Who doesn't have a deep grudge?
Then, are you saying
Yeah.
the killer was trying to make
Ow.
him suffer?
Thank you for the love bite. How are you doing?
If so, it's friggin' crazy. Did they go psycho or something?
It wouldn't be the first time a Danganronpa character has suddenly gone psycho.
No, they didn't just go crazy. Whoever did this must
Let
be
go.
one crafty bastard. If not, they wouldn't have taken the time to set fire to the crime scene and destroy all the evidence.
This is very like the last game when they just set a bomb to destroy the evidence.
The warehouse fire was for
Oh,
destroying
you're gonna buy a new
evidence?
cosplay. What cosplay are you
Can't
thinking
think
of?
of any other reason.
But who could have done that? When the fire occurred, everyone in this room was
Thank you
gathered
for
in
the
front
love
of the
bite.
warehouse.
Yeah, again. I mean, everyone
Yeah.
except for
Right
Sonya.
after I opened the warehouse door, the flames started burning from the very back.
I have no idea who that is. Is that the main character from JoJo 6?
Which means
Otherwise, I have no
it is
idea.
possible to think that nobody here set the fire.
Killer isn't one of us.
You hate
But
Sonya,
that's not
don't
the
you?
case, huh? I mean, it's wishful thinking.
Even if it was only a coincidence, the timing was just too perfect.
Based on the pattern up until now, we should suspect that some kind of setup was used for this.
Oh, part 5.
Some
I knew
kind of
that
setup.
it was some
Like
girl
what?
that had pink hair.
I do not know that, but that has been the pattern before.
That's
Sonya
honest.
seems the most suspicious
You have
right
such
now.
Amazingly high intellect. Alrighty then. Let's think about this based on what Miss Sonia thinks. Is that okay, Miss Sonia?
Damn right it is!
God damn. So this down bad for Sonya. The reason for the fire. Well, that was obviously to destroy the evidence. Or it might be to do with this burnt rope.
The direct cause of the fire was the oil lighter found at the crime scene, right?
That seems so.
The killer used some kind of setup. He lit the curtain on fire with the lighter.
Some kind of setup?
Did they use the oil as an improvised fuse?
I think they
They
used the
probably just
oil
threw the
and the
lighter.
rope. Probably not.
Based on the shape of that oil lighter,
Clatter, clatter,
it can
clatter,
stand upright
clatter.
while the flame is lit.
If they tipped over the lighter in some way, it could have ignited the curtain.
Oh,
Some way?
like with the Monokuma panels
Maybe
that
they
were
used invisible
all
thread.
tipped over.
There should have been a way to tip it over with sound waves.
Or perhaps opening the door caused...
Boom.
I agree with that.
Oh, that's how I consent. Okay. Remember, consent is very
I also agree
important.
that opening the door is what started the fire.
Just as I thought, it was the wind pressure. A dust devil blown here from glorious Japan!
A dust devil.
No, not wind pressure. They probably used the
That would be
Monokuma
some
panels.
massive wind pressure.
A huge number of tipped-over Monokuma
They
panels
set
were
up the
found at the crime
Monokuma
scene,
panels
right?
and tipped it over like...
It looked like they were scattered everywhere.
What do you
but
call
some were
it?
laying on top of each other in a single line.
It's not charades. You know that game where you, like, put up blocks of things right next to each other and then tip them over?
Just a single line leading from the warehouse door to the fire's origin.
There's a name for that and I've forgotten it.
Does that mean anything?
The killer probably arranged those Monokuma panels to create a domino.
Dominoes, that's it.
Domino effect. You mean those tiles kids play with by lining them up and tipping them
Yeah,
over?
them
In
tiles.
place of those tiles, the killer
Domino
used the Monokuma
tiles,
panels.
So
when
this
we
is
opened
how
the
it
warehouse
went.
door, the first panel toppled into the second. And from there, they fell like dominoes until they reached the lighter at the end.
Oh, because it was dark in there as well, so we wouldn't have seen the panels falling.
But wouldn't it be obvious that those big panels were falling over?
That's probably why they turned off the lights in the
Yeah.
warehouse, so we wouldn't notice them.
So the reason the warehouse was dark
I mean,
was to hide the
I love
domino
how
effect.
every single
And
what's
one
it?
more thing.
Killer's plan
There
has
was
gone
something
right.
else the killer did to hide the domino effect, right?
Like, this could have gone so wrong and not just set fire to the curtain. Display problem. Killer did one thing to hide the domino effect. I don't know. Did one thing to hide the domino effect. No.
Crap!
I didn't mean to do that. I meant to click on the details. One other thing to hide the domino. Oh, the music, so we wouldn't hear it.
I see!
That's what it
You're
is.
talking about the MP3 player, right? That hymn blaring throughout the warehouse masked the sound of the falling panels.
Yeah, I want to see like a trial where just everything went wrong. The inside of the warehouse felt even darker because our eyes were still used to the bright sunlight outside. Within that darkness, a loud hymnal played through the warehouse at full volume. Like, imagine we just walk in, the panels are down there, but the fire doesn't start. And we just see a lighter just on the ground. It'd make for an interesting trial. And as if on cue, it suddenly started.
That's it.
The killer would then
So
have
the
to
strange
like
sound was
make up some
actually the
BS.
sound of the panels falling.
But those sounds weren't the only strange thing, right? Looking back on it, it was also strange when we opened the door to the warehouse.
I'll open it slowly. No, that's not the problem. Oh yeah, you heard the clitter clatter clatter.
Ah, so the door was being blocked by a Monokuma panel.
And when we opened
Probably
the
by
door,
a lot
the
of
domino
Monokuma
effect
panels.
started, and the falling panels eventually reached the lighter. Yeah, and that's how the warehouse caught on fire. At least, that's how it looks.
You don't look so sure.
Ooh.
At the time, Akane mentioned that she could barely open the door,
Because the panel was blocking it, right?
but the blocked doorway, there wasn't enough space for a person to fit through, right?
There wasn't enough space.
Is that a problem?
It's a major problem. I mean, that door was the only entrance to the warehouse.
If that door was the only entrance. Ah, how did the killer escape? The killer couldn't have left.
I see!
Unless they set up something.
If the
But when
panel
they
was so
closed the
close
door,
to the door that it could
panel
barely
kept
be
propped
opened,
up.
the killer inside the warehouse wouldn't be able to leave, right?
Now that you mention it.
Does that mean they were hiding inside?
Who? We were all
But we were
outside the
all
warehouse,
outside.
you know.
Based on the patterns up until now, I believe some kind of setup was used.
Maybe
You
Nakito
don't have
isn't
to think
actually
so
dead.
hard. There's actually
all a
only
ploy.
one person who could have possibly done this.
You don't mean...
Sonia. But if that's true, this murder.
Hajime? What do you mean?
If you want me to spell it out. I mean, this is quick, no? Why am I... Look at him. I miss him. Monomi. Let me choose Monomi. Eh? Okay, hold on. I need to let my cat outside. By outside, I mean in home. Oh. He was just standing outside the door. No, it's my cat. You can't have her. Wait. But... no, what? Only one person could have set up the domino effect. Fuyuhiko then? Because you were like, oh, maybe it's Fuyuhiko. Ooh. Let me look at the transcript. Maybe I missed something. That means they were based on the patterns up until now. I believe some kind of setup was used. You don't have to think so hard. There's actually only one person who could have possibly done this. If that's true, this murder. Oh. Oh. Don't tell me. Don't tell me it is who I think it is. Don't say.
This is my answer.
Yep, Nakito did it himself.
What if it was Nagito?
Why'd you bring him up? He's the victim,
It wouldn't be
you know.
outside of something he would do. Screwing up with his own murder.
He wasn't just the victim. Maybe.
Huh?
Not just the victim? What does that mean?
He was the victim. And
Maybe.
he was the perpetrator too. Maybe.
I can see how he would get the gigantic fear in him by himself, but not the multiple
Are
stab
you saying
wounds.
this was a suicide? Don't be stupid. His body was covered in torture wounds. Or did you already forget? Are you saying those
Honestly,
were all
it wouldn't
self-inflicted?
be that much of a leap to think that Nakito did self-inflict it on himself.
Nagito might do something like that. Don't you think?
Yeah.
That's not the issue. He was tied up, remember? Even for a creep like Nagito, it'd be impossible for him to tie up his own arms and legs.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, as long as you understand.
It seems we need to discuss how Nagito was able
Oh.
to tie himself up.
Need to discuss? That's not necessary at all.
I think
No matter how much you
Chiaki
think about it,
stuck
it's
on
clearly
the
impossible.
Nakito did this himself. Like I said, it seems impossible if you think about it, but I feel like I'm overlooking something. Surely he can't have tied himself up. There's no way. Must have something to do with the
actually
burn
tie
rope
up your
though.
own arms and legs. That's obviously impossible.
Obviously
Tying just the legs is
impossible.
one thing, but tying both arms would be impossible.
Exactly.
You couldn't do much with the free arm.
It'd be impossible if you were by yourself.
How about if you use your teeth?
That would not
Or
work.
if you use your front tail?
Your front
Dirty joke! Is that a dirty
tail.
joke?
Oh. If our assumption that Nakito committed suicide is correct, Nakito should have tied himself up too. The only thing I could think
To
of is the
actually
burnt
tie up
rope.
your own arms and legs. That's obviously impossible.
But where would I put
Tying
this
just
on?
the legs is one thing, but tying both arms would be impossible.
You couldn't do much with the free arm.
It'd be impossible if you were by yourself.
How about if you use
Okay.
your teeth?
Not use
Or
your
if you
teeth.
use your front tail?
Dirty joke! Is that a dirty joke?
Oh. Who's to say that he was tied up? With, like, you know, with his free arm? Who's to say that that arm was tied up?
To actually
Because he
tie
was
up your own
burned.
arms and legs. That's obviously
damn it.
Impossible. Tying just the legs, tying both arms would be...
You couldn't do much with the...
It'd be impossible. How about if
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
Or if you use your...
Dirty joke! Is that
a dirty joke.
We don't know for sure that his other arm was tied up. We just assume
To
so
actually
because it
tie
was
up your own
burnt.
arms and legs. No, that's wrong.
Where's my water?
Hold on a sec. Isn't that premise flawed?
Your entire premise is flawed.
What? I mean, it's no mistake that his arms and legs were...
No, it shouldn't have been both of his arms. The rope on his right arm was completely burnt up. Based on that, you can't say he was tied up.
Exactly.
That was just burned by the fire. He should have been tied up before then.
It burned because of the fire. Like you said, it might look like that. But that was part of the trap. There's concrete evidence that proves it.
Ooh, concrete evidence. The knife in his right hand, his right sleeve, the duct tape. His right sleeve, I
see.
think, yeah. Because
Take
his
a
right
close look
sleeve
at his
wasn't
right
burned.
sleeve. Even though the rope was burnt up, his sleeve wasn't burned at all. Wouldn't you agree?
But that's because the fire didn't
A
reach
burn
there.
like this, no matter how you think about it, is unnatural.
I
That
guess
rope
so.
was burned in advance so it would look like it was burned in the fire.
Then Nagito's right arm wasn't tied up, right? He was able to move it freely.
Yeah, that should be the case.
If only we had Mikan here.
Hajime, that's awesome! I'll let you cop a feel if you want.
Nice!
Akane, you should not give it away for free. Make sure they pay you first.
Hey, I got no money.
That's definitely wrong.
Fine. I just gotta get a Benjamin from him before I let him touch me, right?
What is a Benjamin?
That's not what I meant. I'm talking about Nagito. I mean, even if his right hand wasn't tied up, the knife was still stabbed
Someone
into
tell
it.
me what a Benjamin is.
It's impossible to stab a knife into your right hand with your right hand. Ah, that much is obvious.
Hajime, you tricked me! Give me back that Benjamin!
Oh. Wait, does he mean Benjamin like the dollar? Like Benjamin Franklin? Oh yeah, okay. I thought it was some Yabe sex act. Not only did she try to charge me, now she wants the money back? What the heck?
Hold on. There should be a way.
Then hurry up and spill it.
If it's something lame, I'll make you give back the Benjamin.
10,000% interest. God damn! A way to stab yourself in your right hand using only your right hand. Where is the answer then? He could have like made the knife fall. Yeah, like with the blood on the girder. But apart from that,
Even
I
if
don't know.
Nagito's right hand was free, how could he stab his right hand with his right hand?
If he threw the knife into the air and let the knife fall, could he stab his hand that way?
Probably not.
Is he a throwing knife expert?
Throwing knife expert.
Maybe he propped the knife somehow
Yes.
and slammed his right hand down on it?
And slammed his...
Propped it onto what?
Ooh.
If he just propped the knife, he could have used his bound left hand.
Bound left.
If you're tied up, your arms won't bend that easily. We don't know if his left hand could even reach his right hand.
Okay, let's see. Good. I don't think that's it. We would have found more evidence if that was it. But I thought of this. He has a huge bloody as if it was stabbed. So, what are we thinking? It has blood on it. So maybe he used the Monokuma plushie somehow. I'm thinking he used
Even
the
if
Monokuma
Nagito's right hand
plushie
was
to
free.
prop it up.
How could he stab his right hand?
If he threw the knife and let the knife fall, could he stab his hand that way? Is he a throwing knife expert? Maybe he propped the knife somehow?
There.
I agree with that.
He must have stabbed the plushie, then used it to stab his
Life-size
right hand.
Monokuma plushie. He must have used that to prop the knife.
Makes sense. That's why there was a big hole in the plushie's
I could
stomach.
imagine Nakito just going crazy
He inserted
and
the
like
knife
stabbing
handle into that
every
hole to
single
prop it up.
Monokuma plushie.
Then he slammed his hand onto it. If that's
If he can't attack
had
the
to
real
place the plushie
Monokuma,
near
he'll
him.
attack all of his
And it also
plushies.
explains the mysterious blood on the plushie.
So the blood on the plushie came from Nagito after he stabbed the knife into his own right hand.
Plushie is pretty far away though.
I see. So that's the trick.
But for a moment, I seriously thought Monokuma died or something.
We could only hope.
A bleeding plushie is super scary. It's got the same fear factor as a doll whose hair grows too long.
Dolls are just super
After
scary
stabbing
though.
his hand, he no longer needed the plushie, so he cast it off toward the fire's origin point.
Probably to try and
thought
burn
the
it.
fire would incinerate it and destroy the evidence.
So what do you think now, Fuyuhiko?
I get what you're saying about the wound on his right hand, but there's still one huge problem.
What? The spear?
The spear. Basically, you're saying Nagito committed suicide by impaling himself with a spear, right?
Yeah.
If you think about the order, getting killed by the spear should have been the last thing to happen to Nagito. If that's true, how is that possible?
It's
He can't
possible.
grab a spear with his right hand
Somehow.
if a knife is stabbed into it and his left hand was all tied up.
Must have been like the
Then
fire or
Tyler
something.
took the spear first, and as he endured the pain, he stabbed the knife into his right
With the
hand.
blood on the girder.
There is a limit to his constitution. If you got penetrated by something so big and thick, you would die instantly.
God damn it, Sonia.
I'm sorry.
So,
Didn't catch all that.
Like I said, if you got
I'll
penetrated by
repeat
something
it.
so big and thick, you would die instantly.
Say it one more time.
oh god.
I need you recorded.
Someone slapped Soda.
Hey, bastard, you better cut it out.
Like she said, in that condition, it's very difficult to stab yourself with a spear.
Damn. What's his name? Nakito must be a different level of crazy to go through with all
It'd
of
be hard
this.
to use a spear with a knife stabbed into your right hand while your left hand is tied up.
So you're saying it's impossible?
But no matter what I think, I can't believe Nagito's death was caused by someone else. I also agree with that. To think that one of us could kill someone with such cruelty, I could never believe that.
Yeah. I could believe
You
someone
say
could
you
stab
can't
him up a
believe it?
lot. But to tie him
You
up
just
and
don't
torture
want
him
to
as well?
believe it,
Nah.
right? But that's why you keep getting betrayed over and over again, right? Same goes for this time, too.
So are we not actually gonna figure out who the traitor is?
It's against the rules to interfere with everyone.
Ooh.
If you even think about doing anything, I have a plan of my own.
Probably shouldn't let Monokuma know you have a plan of your own.
Monami sassing me.
But it's just as Monokuma said. We've been betrayed over and over again so far. So this might also be the same. Calling this a suicide takes
It
too
makes
much
sense for it
granted,
to be a
but it's
suicide
too
though, because
convenient.
nobody could leave the warehouse once they put
Then are you
the
saying there is a
box
killer
in.
among us, Kazuichi?
Among
Of course, that
us.
doesn't include Miss Sonia and me.
As Kazuichi said, it's true we've been constantly betrayed. But even if I'm betrayed again, I still want to believe in everyone.
Okay.
No matter how many times I may be betrayed, I still want to believe in everyone.
I mean, there can be a limit to
I
that.
also want to believe that there's no killer, but suicide is unimaginable.
Do you really think so?
But you said it too. It'd be impossible for him to stab himself with a spear in
wasn't-
his condition.
Wasn't there another suicide in this game? Oh no, there wasn't.
I did say difficult, but I never said impossible.
Oh?
I feel that there's some way he could have stabbed himself with that spear.
Why is that camera
What kind
angle?
of
What
way?
happened there?
I don't know.
You don't know.
It's impossible to figure out by myself. So let's think about it together.
I feel like she already knows.
That's how. We made it this far up till now. Everyone working together.
Everyone working together with the power of friendship and hope. We've made it through several ordeals up till now by doing that. Even now.
Alright, let's do this.
Make your argument. Bow, 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 bow. What? Well,
How did Nagito stab himself
I was
with
gonna
a spear?
do the blood on the
Let's
girder,
work
but it's
together
not
and
here.
think this through. When the spear stabbed Nagito, his right hand was covered by the knife, right?
Yes.
He was only able to move his left hand.
But his left hand was also tied up.
Then that rules out his left hand.
Oh.
If that's the case, the only other way is...
He used his teeth? Or maybe he used his front tail.
Stop with the front tail.
I know guys have tails that get hard when they're grabbed. What are you saying?
A blushing Miss Sonia is freaking awesome!
Akane, man. Nah. Even if his arms are left. I mean, even if his left arm was tied up, there's still that other thing.
How did Nagito stab himself with a spear?
Not
Let's
here.
work together and think this through.
Blood on
When
the
the
left
spear
hand.
stabbed Nagito,
Oh yes.
his right hand was covered by the
Because
knife,
he
right?
could have used that like spear
only able to
thingy,
move
the
his
other
left hand.
end of it.
But his left hand was also tied up.
Then that rules out his left hand.
Nope. Alright. Nope.
If that's
Ah!
the case,
The only other he used his teeth, or maybe he used his. I know
Guys have tails that get hard when they're
Tails
grabbed.
that get hard when they're cracked.
blushing Miss Sonia is freaking awesome!
Akane.
Nagito's. Let's work
Ah,
together.
the
When
fuck
the
are
spear
they?
stabbed his right hand was
Covered by the knife.
He was only able to move his left,
But his left hand was also tied up.
then that rules out his left hand.
Bump.
If that's the case, the
What?
only other way is...
he used his teeth, or maybe he used his. I know guys have tails.
A blushing Miss Sonia
What's
is
that
freaking
purple thing
awesome!
then? It gets stiff when cracked.
How did Nagito? Let's work together. When the spear stabbed his right hand was covered.
He was only able to move his left,
But his left hand was also tied up.
What?
then that
I'll call
rules
my
out his
dick a
left hand.
tail now, yeah? Hey!
No, that's wrong.
My front tail.
Hold on. It's still too early to dismiss the possibility that he used his left hand.
Why? I mean, his left hand was tied up, you know?
But there was something off about his left hand.
Yeah, there's no
Bloodstain on the
blood in
palm
the
of his
palm
hand.
part.
Don't you think it looked somewhat strange? He only had blood on the lower area of his palm. Beyond that point, the bloodstain suddenly cuts off, right?
When the blood splattered.
Yeah,
That's as far as
Hajime
it
is
reached,
a
right?
amazing detective.
That settles the description of that
dear.
blood stain. But it's not the only unnatural blood stain. Look, there's blood on the back of his hand, around the middle joints of his fingers.
Yeah, like he was
Like
holding
you said,
something.
it looks like an unnatural blood stain, but what's wrong with that?
We might need to think and use our imaginations for a bit.
The power of
There's blood on his
imagination.
palm and the back of his hand. What was his left hand doing as the blood splattered?
It was gripping. Yeah.
I see! When the blood splattered, he was probably gripping with his left hand. That's why there's such a strange looking bloodstain on his palm and the back of his hand.
Was he grabbing his front tail?
What is it with Akane and the front tail of people?
Perish the thought! He was obviously grabbing the spear! Now that you mention it,
He would be a
compared to the rest
masochist
of
then.
his body, the wounds on his left arm are pretty mild. He probably made his wounds mild on purpose, so he could keep his strength while he gripped the spear.
I mean, his left arm is pretty stabbed up.
But even if he held the spear with his tied up left hand, it'd be impossible for him to stab himself.
That's
Hey,
right,
Chiaki,
that's the
what do you
problem.
think?
Oh.
Hey, don't tell me you're getting sleepy.
At times like this, you should always strike from a good angle. Just like fixing an old TV.
Oh, I got it. Maybe.
I love how she keeps saying maybe.
Really?
Yeah, like I thought. It's no mistake that Nagito was gripping the spear. I think.
Oh, maybe what he was holding went up and that's why there's blood on the girder.
However, what's important is what section of the spear he was gripping.
He was gripping the handle, the shaft. Oh my. Akane is making me think differently with those words, the cord.
I see! That's it. Instead of the handle, Nagito must have been holding on to the cord. There was a metal weight at the tip of the cord, but there were bloodstains on that part too. Plus, the joint between the weight
Oh,
and the cord
yeah,
had a
there.
bloodstain shaped like it was cut off by something.
Isn't the size of that cut-off section about the same size as a human fist?
Ah, you're right. So this is the part Nagito
You know what?
was
This
gripping,
makes
huh?
this is more realistic because in something like this, people would definitely be forgetting
And then
about
the
evidence
blood
and
that was
details.
supposed to end up here ended up getting on Nagito's left hand.
But why is it so important to know which part of the spear he was gripping?
You're not gonna say he gripped the tip of the cord, swung the spear around, and stabbed himself, right?
That is where the clue to solve this mystery
Probably
resides.
Hold the and then let go.
I am sorry. Of course this mystery will not be solved that easily.
Nagito was gripping the cord extending from the butt of the spear with his left hand. How would he stab himself in the stomach with the spear?
It seems we are stuck. Shall we have tea time?
Yeah,
At a
let's have
time
some
like
tea.
this, how about we stick to the plan to think one step at a time instead of expecting the answers all at once?
That plan needs a much shorter
That's
title.
a long plan name.
One step at a time? What does that mean? Let's focus on the spear first. Namely, where it was and how it was positioned just before it impaled Nagito.
How it was positioned.
Nagito was facing up and the spear was stabbed through his stomach. If it's just before that, it would have been above him. The state of the spear and the fact that Nagito was holding the tip. If I put those together, I should be able to figure it out. Hajime knows he just needs a little push sometimes. Well, okay, no. I got too lost in the logic drive. Now we know that it's a suicide. This trial is went pretty quick. At least I assume it's almost done. I thought it was someone actually murdered him. Above Nagito. Aye. I should be a detective. Okay, no. Red squares everywhere. Ow. That take a bit of my life away. Ooh, ooh. Okay, okay. Ow. That must hurt going at full speed with that. A ceiling girder. That girder was girthy. Okay, oh, how I wasn't looking. One more to go, I think. Miss me. Boom. Ah? Okay. If that went a bit more further, those red ones would have been hard for me to touch. The rope. What item connects both the spear and the ceiling girder? The spear's cord. Yeah. Can I jump over those, you think? Oh well.
It's all coming together.
Complete.
The spear impaled Nagito as he was laying face up. It must have been perpendicular to him just before that.
Don't remind me of like perpendicular and parallel stuff.
In the middle of the air?
I hated like perpendicular angles and that in maths class.
If Nagito did that all by himself, did he have some sort of ESP? That'd be awesome, but
ESP.
he'd probably use the ceiling girder directly above him.
Nagito probably slung the cord over the ceiling girder, and using that as a support, he hoisted the spear directly above
And he
him.
did all this to try. Wait, why did he do all this? Like, yeah, he did it to try and get the traitor to
And if
expose
Nagito let go
himself.
of the cord, the spear would have fallen and impaled him while he was laying face up.
But why kill
I noticed a
himself?
slight red streak on the ceiling girder. It probably got smeared there during the setup.
The
I don't
blood on the
understand
cord
why he would
probably
kill
rubbed off on the
himself.
ceiling girder as the spear was falling. So, how about it? Using this method, Nagito could have impaled himself with the spear.
Are you serious? He really committed
Well, I guess Monokuma
suicide?
can't execute the
Like
Plagan
that?
this time.
He probably chose that spear so he could commit suicide like that. If someone else did this, there's no reason they'd go to all this trouble just to kill someone with a spear.
Ooh.
I agree. When I was investigating this case, I kept thinking over and over how strange it was. Why did the killer use the knife and the spear so differently?
So you're saying he needed to use that spear to pull off his trick?
Oh,
And this is for real? He really committed suicide?
wow. He
Every
left
single
us with
wound on his body.
all of the
was
questions
all
for the
him?
answers. He had all of the answers. And now we'll never know.
Not just that, he did all that while he was gripping the spear? That spear should not have stabbed Nagito until the very end. Which means Nagito wounded himself while he was gripping that spear, right?
Just look at this picture. He looks so nonchalant about it. Oh, time to stab my leg.
Did he put the duct tape on his mouth too?
He probably covered his own mouth so we wouldn't hear him screaming in pain.
Yeah.
Did he need to go that far? That's beyond crazy. Why would he do that to himself?
Exactly.
He was probably trying to get us to make a mistake. By committing a suicide that looked like a murder, he was trying to steer us toward the wrong
He
answer.
just had enough of Monokuma and this whole killing life.
His goal was to get us all executed.
That's why he stabbed himself over and over again?
Did he want us to die that
Oh,
bad?
maybe he wanted to kill the traitor as well. Or he thought he might just
So messed up.
do this to make all of us executed.
That's our Nagito.
That's our Nakito. That crazy little furball. Jeez, and I was starting to feel a little sympathetic towards him. How stupid. I completely underestimated his capacity for malice. A mind-boggling malice that threatens us even after he's dead. That's the form his malice took. I'd forgotten all about it until now. If he was here, he'd probably be sneering
However,
at me.
there is one thing I still do not understand. He said he would reveal the traitor, right?
Oh, are we
Whatever
gonna
became
figure
of
out
that?
who the traitor is?
He was probably planning to kill the traitor along with the rest of us.
So why did he not just do that in the first place? If he had no qualms with killing everyone, he did not have to cause a bomb scare to reveal the traitor.
But he only
I
could
bet
kill
the
2
bomb scare
people.
was part of the strategy behind this trick. He made us split up and search for a bomb so none of us would have an alibi. He created a scenario where
Ooh.
any of us could have killed him.
He tried to make us doubt each other.
Damn,
He
so
tried to
this
hide
was
the
like
truth
in
behind his
advance.
suicide.
He was planning to kill himself as soon as the first bomb thing was
Did he
there.
cause a bomb scare for that reason alone?
He's a fucking bastard who killed himself for his delusions
But
of
what
grandeur.
was he
It's not
talking
that
with
unthinkable.
Monokuma about? About that person if they're already here on the island?
You are right.
What was
I
that about?
suppose.
Yeah, it appears we've come to a conclusion. Bastard Nagito committed suicide. It was all done by him so we'd be executed.
That should be okay, right?
I think so.
You're not satisfied yet?
No, I agree that Nagito killed himself, but I feel like there's something that doesn't make sense. It's probably just my imagination.
Yo, bring it out. I sort of understand what she's talking about. No a mistake to assume Nakito committed suicide, but why do I feel uneasy? Is it because we don't know who the traitor is?
So what are you gonna do? Is it okay to proceed with the voting time?
What do you
Oh.
think, Akane?
Well, there's no doubt Nagito's death was a suicide. Oh well, I guess my gut is wrong sometimes.
Nah.
You are right.
Follow your gut.
It is not as though we can draw any other conclusion.
Then it's okay to end it here, huh?
Oh.
That means we're done with this last class trial and we can leave this island, right?
Leave
it's okay
the
to reach
island.
such a happy ending, right?
That's what
Then
you
it's
think.
okay? It's okay to say, you've decided on the killer?
No, Monokuma is enjoying this too
Understood.
much.
Then voting time!
No, hold on a sec.
Ooh.
Hold on. Why?
Hajime
Sorry,
coming
just
in a
a
little
little
bit
more.
late with
I
that.
want you guys to wait just a little more. I can't help but feel like there's still something we overlooked.
Like who the traitor is?
But the issue here
I
is
love
who killed Nagito,
Hajime's,
right? Even if we
what you
identify
call
the
it.
traitor, the conclusion won't change.
That's
You know,
true,
his
but
little hair on top of his head. I forgot what it's called. I keep thinking a Hokage
The
and it's not a
mystery isn't
Hokage.
just about who the traitor is.
Sounds like it
No
though.
matter how you look at it, Nagito's death is a suicide. But
What?
I'm a little worried, you know? I'm worried about starting the voting time while there's still a mystery.
Hey, what do you mean it's not about who the traitor is? What kind of mystery is left?
What
There's
kind
just
of mystery
one
is
thing
left?
that doesn't make sense, and it relates to Nagito's death. Plus, it's something even Nagito couldn't influence.
Ooh,
He couldn't even tamper with the evidence for it.
what? Related to his death and something he couldn't have
We're
messed
gonna
with.
keep going? Here, I thought we were finally finished.
The body discovery announcement? Nah. Maybe the Monokuma file?
I see.
Oh, I meant to click details again, but okay.
Is it about the Monokuma file?
Yeah, that's it.
Huh? There was something suspicious in the Monokuma
Oh yeah, Chiaki did say there was something suspicious, but she never said anything. Victim, body, noon, multiple, laceration. But why does Chiaki not just say it? I don't know what's bad here. Time of death, date of birth, what? Is it S? Is it C? Cause of death, ah. Oh god, so many, man. Why are there so many? I need an O. There's no O. I mean F. Whoa. F. Where's the other F? Course. Off. D. E. A. D. H. My god.
I've got it.
What was the cause of death then?
In this particular case's Monokuma file, there's no specific cause of death.
Oh. Oh, because maybe if it did say that the spear was the cause of death, it might have screwed up. It might have shown us, oh yeah, it was a suicide.
Until now,
Maybe?
the files always specified the cause of death.
But the cause of death is obvious, is it not? The spear in Nagito's stomach. It is obvious just by looking at it that it was a cause of death.
Unless he was planning to commit suicide, but then someone else came in or something? I don't know.
Maybe it's not included if it's not important enough to write about.
Well, Monokuma,
Cool.
I plead the fifth!
There he goes again! I'm so appalled that I have nothing to say.
But even during Gundam's case, and before during Mikan's case, the thing he purposely omitted from the Monokuma
Ooh.
file was always the most important mystery in the case.
But why is there no
Are you
cause of
saying
death, do
that
we
applies
think?
this time too?
Hold on a sec. Then, are you saying there's more to Nagito's death? Are you suggesting, again, that his death wasn't a suicide?
No.
You guys were the ones who said it was a
Maybe
suicide
it was
in the
supposed to
first
be a
place.
suicide, and then someone used the opportunity
No,
to commit
I don't
murder?
think it's a mistake to call Nagito's death a suicide, but it's not just a suicide. Come to think of it,
Not
did Nagito really
just a
commit
suicide.
suicide just to get us all killed?
Are you sticking up for him?
That's not what I meant. I mean it in a bad sense.
A bad sense?
I just remembered that his malice always defied our expectations, and that concerns me. For example, would that malice just end here?
Huh?
Ooh.
Did Nagito's malice drive him to risk his life for a truth we'd reach this easily? I mean, this is Nagito we're talking about, you know?
How interesting!
I believe in Nagito
Sure you
even when he's
believe in
dead.
Nagito, huh?
I believe in
Because you
Nagito's
believe in his
despair.
malice, you continue to suspect his malice. I see. I guess that's
Maybe
what
that's what he
passes
was
for
thinking.
friendship these days.
Maybe it's a
What
catch-22.
friendship?
What should we do, you guys? Should we proceed with the vote? I think we should keep going until everyone is satisfied. Even if it's just to be safe.
You're right. We only get one chance to
I mean,
vote
someone
after
might be
all.
pressured to say that they're
Just
satisfied.
to be safe, huh? Guess I have no choice. If that's the case, I'll do my best to go along with it.
This is friggin' annoying, but if you guys say you're doing it, there's no way I'm gonna back out.
What are we
Hey,
doing?
Monokuma, you
Okay.
heard us. The voting's gonna have to wait.
We've come this far. Let's work hard till the very
So
end.
we got to figure out
If we
what
work
the mystery
together,
is behind the
everything should be
missing
all
cause
right.
of death.
That's what I believe.
Oh, splendid. You guys are so splendid
Why
right
is
now.
Monami talking?
That's right. If all your hopes are united, no despair can shake
He's
you.
standing on like a stool or something. If all your hopes are united, no despair can shake you, huh? Now that I think about it, Nagito said the same thing. The absolute hope that can overcome any despair. He said he was yearning for that. Look at Monami. This situation we're in might be the thing Nagito wanted all along. No, never mind. I'm probably overthinking. You're probably not. Damn, and I thought it was gonna be over quickly.
No, no.
Man, my heart was racing like crazy when I thought the voting time was gonna start, but if you think about it rationally, there's no way it was gonna happen. We haven't done this bit yet. Most of the players probably figured that out too. You're the only one who didn't know. You don't have to put it in my face like that. Isn't that right, Manami? Hey, how much longer are you planning to sulk? Let's get along like we always do. Alright, you passed. Friendship is measured by how long you can stand the silence when you're all alone with someone else. So, Manami and I are the bestest of best friends. Don't say such stupid things. I hate you so much right now. Enough, why do I have to be hated that much? Besides the fact you snap at me like that, I don't trust you at all. Not even a teensy tiny 1mm bit. How sad. Distrusting your friend is much more shameful than being betrayed by that friend, you know? We aren't even friends in the first place. Then as your older brother, let me say this. You're not even my brother. It's sad to live a life without friendship. That's even sadder than watching a high school rom-com full of guys. Well, there may be some demands for that. Wow, I fell for it. I totally took the man bait. Alright, let's get back to the trial. Yes. Trial resume.
I'm Monami. By now, there's nothing more for me to say. Anyway, my chest is full of pride right now.
Why?
Everyone is united against despair. They're totally awesome.
All of your chest must be filled with something different, like... What? 10 of your students have died. All killed by one another.
That's why I'm gonna
And the only
fight
thing you feel is
too.
pride.
I will fight the only way I can. I'm gonna show that guy my fearsome retaliation.
She failed as a teacher.
That's basically it.
So if we're working together, where do we start? With the cause of death missing from the Monokuma file?
Why don't we try removing all our preconceived notions before we discuss this?
That should have a question mark at the end of it, no?
In the beginning, our discussion advanced by assuming Nagito's
I mean, maybe
death was
he
caused
bled
by the
out.
spear. It's better to confirm if there are any other possibilities. That's what I think.
He died of fear
Other possibilities.
when he saw someone's
There's
face.
something other than the spear killed Nagito.
All I can think of is the knife stabbed into his hand. But
Wait. The poison that we found. But does it matter if...
That was
Does it
definitely a
matter?
gruesome wound, but it wouldn't be the fatal
Like,
wound,
if
don't
it
you
was
think?
a suicide, if Nakito killed himself with the poison instead of the spear, would it still matter?
Cuts on his legs
We
and
just
left
got to figure
arm
out who
weren't
killed
fatal
him, not
wounds.
how.
Are we finished already?
I feel like it's possible that we overlooked something.
Well, it's possible that me and Chiaki overlooked something because we're the only
Then
ones
let's
that
bring
know
up
about the
whatever
poison.
we can think of, one after the other. That might clear some things up.
exactly. We should cooperate at a time like this.
Fatal wound that wasn't a spear. We don't even know if it actually exists, but if it does, we need to find it. The poison! Oh, Monokuma special poison.
Let us consider a different fatal wound.
It's not the knife in his right hand, right?
Nope.
It's not the other wounds, right?
With all those wounds, maybe he simply bled to death.
That is a
There's
possibility.
no way he burned to death.
Was the cause of death something that cannot be
Oh,
seen?
something that cannot be
If it's
seen.
something that can't be seen, maybe he choked himself with a sleeper hold,
Choked himself. No.
or liquefied his guts with a body blow.
Liquefied his
Just
guts.
thinking about it, that's already a horrible death.
Ew.
Let us
Okay.
consider a different fatal wound.
That's the wrong thing.
It's not the knife in
Control.
his right. It's not the other wound. With all those wounds, maybe he simply.
There's no way he burned to death.
Was the cause of death something that cannot be seen?
If it's something that
Damn it,
can't
I
be
was
seen,
Maybe he
too
choked
slow.
himself with, or liquefied his gut. Just thinking about it.
That's already a horrible death.
Okay, let me hit it as soon as
It's not
it
the knife in
is.
his right. It's not the other wound. With all those wounds, maybe he simply.
There's no way he
Come on.
burned to death.
Was the cause of death
Oh.
something that...
Hehe.
I agree with that.
Ah, Sonya smile.
That's it. I totally forgot about that possibility. If the cause of death was something we can't see, then we have to consider poison as a possible method.
Poison? It is true that poison is not something we can see, but why did you bring
I
that up
wonder if
all of a sudden?
Nakito told Monokuma, yo, I'm gonna kill myself, don't include the cause
I
of
remember,
death.
when I went to investigate Nagito's cottage, I discovered something really strange. Inside the
For
refrigerator,
poisoning use
I found
only.
a bottle of Monokuma's special poison.
Poison?
Additionally, that's a poison made specifically for killing.
I love to see someone who's like the ultimate,
See,
who's built up an immunity to poison,
there's no way a toxin like that doesn't
and then
relate to
someone
the case
tries
at
to
all.
kill them with poison. That'd be interesting.
If poison was the cause of death,
You think they're dead,
it would
then you
not
just
leave
see
an
them the next day.
obvious wound on Nagito's body.
However, it's common for blood blotches to appear on a body that's been poisoned.
Blood blotches?
You sure seem to know a lot about medicine.
What does that mean?
What are blood blotches?
But even if blood blotches appear, if the body was already covered in blood, there's no way we'd notice them easily, right?
Well, they just random.
Did he wound
Blotches
his
of
body
blood?
just to camouflage them?
That's also a possibility.
But still, both of Nagito's hands were full. So how would he drink poison?
his left hand was tied up and gripping the spear, and his right hand had a knife stuck in it.
If it was a slow-acting poison, it is possible he consumed
What
it
if
in
it was a
advance.
fast-acting poison? Did he
No,
just sniff
the
it?
warning label on the bottle explicitly states the effect is instant.
Then it's impossible. Both his hands were full just before he died.
And this is when the hardtail appears.
Not the hard tail
Totally
again.
overvaluing that tail.
His mouth was covered with duct tape. If he wanted to drink poison,
The
how'd he
tail
get
does
it
not
past his
do that
lips?
much. Trust me.
If there's no way he could have drank the poison, it might be impossible.
He could have ingested it another way.
It's not like we're out of possibilities yet.
Are there any left?
Hell no. No matter how you slice it, he was totally killed by that spear.
Since we've already ruled out so many possibilities, it might be easier to think about what really killed him. Operation Elimination Method.
Operation Elimination.
It should be written on the poison's warning label. Maybe.
Okay, let's look at the warning label. Yay, another logic drive. 2 of them in one trial. They're spoiling us. I love the music on this. The logic dive part. Ah! I thought that was a part of the boss. I just thought it was blue instead of non-existent. Okay. What state was the poison? Liquid. Right? It was a gas! God damn it. I thought it was a liquid. Would you really keep gas in a bottle? I guess that's the only way you could keep it in. Or is that just when it affected Nagito? Ah! Okay. What's the next question? So many holes, damn. Oh. There we go. Oh, through his nose. Through his wounds could be a possibility. I believe it to be through his nose though. Ooh, I was gonna say, it would have been interesting if he put it on the back of the duct tape and then put it in. But then it was instant acting, so he wouldn't have been able to spear himself.
It's all coming together. What if instead of drinking the poison, we assume he inhaled it?
Inhale.
It's written on the poison's warning label.
This enchanted liquid is highly potent, takes effect immediately. Dangerous when vaporized. How did you
Dangerous when
vaporize it then?
In other words, breathing in the gas is fatal.
Poison gas! Then all he had to do was breathe it in through his nose!
Breathed that poisonous gas inside the warehouse? But if poisonous gas had spread throughout the warehouse, why didn't it kill us?
This. Fire. The smoke. The fire. The smoke. The fire. The smoke. The fire. The smoke. Okay. Ah, damn it. The fire? Damn.
Crap!
It's not the Monokuma much.
See!
Maybe when it gets
The
wet?
sprinklers in the warehouse. Thanks to those, we didn't inhale that poison gas.
The poison gas disappeared because of the sprinklers? It wasn't the fire?
Well, this was also written
Is
on
that
the
why
poison warning label.
Monokuma was like, wait, give it a while for the smoke to dissipate? Oh no, it's susceptible to hydrolysis. Damn.
course,
Nagito really
hydrolysis.
thought his own murder through.
The chemical bonds that formed the poison were broken down by the water from the sprinklers. Also, the poison is apparently denser than air, so it probably didn't affect us because we were standing.
But Nagito was laying down, so
Ah.
he must have breathed in a whole bunch of it, huh?
If it meets the requirements that well, maybe it's not just a possibility anymore.
Wait, but how though? He would have had to breathe at the exact point.
Yeah, the true cause of Nagito's death was poisoning. The wounds on his body, the spear in his stomach, it was all to keep us from learning the truth.
So what?
Huh?
We figured out that Nagito died from poison, but so what? In the end, it doesn't change the fact that he committed suicide, right? then enough already.
Nagito inhaled the poison he prepared and
But
died.
why did he
Yeah.
do
still
that?
sounds
Why
like
did
a
he inhale the
suicide.
poison?
Well, with this, we have a clearer picture. We've also determined the true cause of death. All right. All the mysteries should be solved now. We should get on with the voting time, right?
Well, but
What? There's still more?
I mean, not all the mysteries have been solved yet. Nagito's motive is still unclear. Did he commit suicide just so he could kill every last one of us? Was that really his motive? Damn, I miss you, Ibuki. Is that really okay?
Hey, what happened? There's no reason to wonder about that stuff anymore, you know.
Nagito's motive. His malice. Can we really finish this here? No,
There
that
might
can't
have
be.
been an accomplice.
Ooh. 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 Yeah.
Chiaki, what did you just say?
Nagito would definitely be the guy to be like, oh, you wanna kill me? Okay, I'll deal with everything.
If Nagito committed suicide by inhaling poison that he brought, then why wasn't there anything that looked like poison at the crime scene?
Anything that looked like poison?
If Nagito brought poison to the warehouse, it's strange that we couldn't find it there.
Yeah, the container.
I see.
are you talking about the container the
He must
poison was
have
kept in?
tipped over the container, or it must have been the... But how would have...
If Nagito brought it, it's strange
How would
we
you have
couldn't
got
find
the
that
container out
anywhere,
though?
right?
You can't carry around poison without putting it in
The
a
container must have been there, and then the accomplice took it when we were all looking at Nagito and no one was
Yeah,
paying
it was written
attention
on the
to the
warning.
evidence. Yes, store place. Cool place. Store it in a cool place.
Probably melted in the fire.
It's probably plastic or glass, right? There's no way it'd completely incinerate.
I mean, plastic can burn. I remember throwing some plastic on like a campfire. Plastic can
Even the
burn.
plastic fragments of the fire grenades we used to put out the fire didn't completely burn up, you know?
Then does that mean someone got rid of the container?
So that's why you mentioned an accomplice.
That is impossible. I mean, an
Who would be the
accomplice?
accomplice though?
It is just too...
Like, does that really matter all that much? I
Oh.
mean, even if he had an accomplice, it doesn't change the fact that Nagito still committed suicide.
You're right. Someone might
But
have
if the
accidentally took it
accomplice
away from the crime scene.
At the original idea,
You're right.
then it's their
You're
murder,
totally
no?
right. That's totally it.
Murder by suicide.
Isn't it okay to close this case yet? I'm not in the mood for unexpected twists.
I don't want to hurt anyone. I don't want to get hurt anymore by hurting someone else. Everyone's tired of doubting everyone else. I also feel that way. I want to just rule this as Nagito's suicide. If I do that, nobody here has to get hurt,
That's no
but
good.
that's no good.
I feel like Nagito is seeing through us. By calling this Nagito's suicide, we're trying to take the easy way out so we don't hurt anyone else. But if Nagito was here right now, he'd probably be sneering at us.
Look at that face.
He'd probably say something like, "So that's the extent of your hopes."
You know what? Yeah, I could definitely
so
feel
Nagito's
him
ghost
saying
is
that.
whispering to you, huh? The power of friendship bursts beyond death, huh? A fiery outcome like this is right out of a teen manga. Still, that's pretty messed up.
Nagito's ghost is just
You
there,
just be quiet.
whispering to me.
I get what you're saying, but in the end, the
Keep
reason he
moving
died is
forward.
still the same as before, right? Even if we solve this mystery, the conclusion won't change at all.
I mean, it'd be a suicide regardless.
I mean,
right?
surely you would want to know who helped Nagito suicide himself.
Even if there really was an accomplice, is there any reason we should take the time to figure out who it is?
Do you really not want to know
Like
who
Ryohiko
helped
said earlier,
Nagito suicide?
It is possible that somebody accidentally removed
That's
the
not someone
poison
you would
from the
want
crime
to
scene.
have just around you.
I just can't imagine ending this by turning our backs on the truth.
It's
We
fine,
need
okay?
the truth.
There are some things we're better off not knowing.
They can't
And
handle
we
the
probably
truth.
just didn't notice it. Like maybe the container was hiding with the fire grenade fragments.
Oh. What is this feeling just now? There's like a strong flash of light running through the back of my head. what Akane said just now might be a new clue. I might be able to reach the answer. The way Nagito brought the poison. Oh! As a thing. As a fire container. Okay, that is not container. Hey, it spawned straight away. What the hell? You can't do that. But yes, oh, I'm gonna die. 100% gonna die. But yeah, it's a fire container. Well, see, why is it me? We all agreed that it was a suicide. Why do you vote for me?
This is my... We will never give up!
We will never give up. We will never surrender. We will never give in to despair. Okay, yeah, because one of the fire containers was missing. Sonia said that there seemed to be a bit less than she saw before. So I'm guessing he used a fire container. However, I have no idea. Stop doing that. Ah! No, I want to keep the R. And it took the R again. E. R, give me the R, give me the R. I what? I wanted the A. No? Why is it? Fire... Wow. Fire... Fire what? Whoa. Fire great? Fire what? Fire... Free what? Green. What? Green what? Grenade! Fire grenade! Fire grenade! I need an A. Fire grenade. Give me the D. Not like that. E, where's the E? Fire grenade! Yay!
Got it!
I was wondering what that second word was. I was thinking container.
The fire grenades! Nagito put the poison inside one of the fire grenade canisters and transported it to the warehouse.
He used one of the fire grenade canisters?
Yeah, the container with the poison in it wasn't secretly taken away by someone.
So there was no accomplice.
Instead, it was in a container that didn't need to be taken away in the first place. As long as he put the poison in the same container he brought to the warehouse, it can be hidden with the other fire grenades we used, so there's no need to dispose of the container later.
Bastard. He totally knew we were gonna throw those fire grenades.
Which means, did Nagito exchange the contents of a fire grenade?
Yeah, that has to be it.
When I first discovered those fire grenades, I tried to study them a little bit.
Sonia
but
loves studying.
the canister was completely sealed shut by a layer of aluminum underneath the
Ooh,
lid.
that must be the blue
Just
thing
have to
we
peel off
found
that seal and
under
swap the insides, right?
Nagito's bed.
That is true, but there was no sign he was even at the break room.
Hold on. Did you say aluminum?
Aluminium.
How'd you know? Could it be?
Not aluminum,
If so, then there's
aluminium.
no mistake. Nagito definitely swapped the contents of one of the fire grenades.
Seriously? That's impossible. Miss Sonia just said so right now.
Sonia's words are proof that the poison was swapped with the contents of a fire grenade.
Damn, Byakuya really died too early, man. Sonia's words contain a clue. Piece of blue paper. A round thin piece of
I can
aluminium.
prove it with this. Take a look. We found this under Nagito's bed when we were investigating his cottage.
Huh? That's just a piece of trash.
Look closer, it's not just trash.
No, that is not just a piece of trash.
Yeah.
The seal I saw on that fire grenade matched this. It is the same aluminum.
You found the aluminum seal under Nagito's bed?
There's more. That's not
As
the
a
only
British
thing we
person,
found
it
in
irks
Nagito's
me
room.
when I hear them say aluminum.
We also found a gas mask and gloves under his bed, too.
Did he use those when he put the poison inside the fire grenade?
We probably shouldn't touch those then.
It's a dangerous poison after all. He took extreme caution when swapping them.
So what's the issue? Nagito put the poison in the grenade canister, brought it with him, breathed it in, and died, right? So in the end, he still fucking committed suicide. Enough already!
Hey, how about you calm down and keep simping for Sonia?
You're right. If the canister wasn't thrown away, then it just means that there wasn't an accomplice after all.
See, I told you. The conclusion is still the same. Nagito committed suicide. End of story.
Oh,
I admit that there wasn't an accomplice. That was just my misunderstanding.
You're right.
In
at least we.
actuality,
Oh my god.
the truth is even more horrifying.
In actuality, I am the traitor.
Hey, what are you planning to say now?
What the hell? Do you still want to keep going?
Is this not settled? There is no denying that Nagito's death was a suicide.
No, it's not.
Oh,
Chiaki?
I'm sorry, but I just realized it.
Realized what?
We know Nagito used the grenade canister to store the poison.
yes.
So when was it deployed in the warehouse? When did Nagito breathe in the poison?
Oh, maybe it was when the fire started. Yes, when we threw. No, because then the sprinklers. Yeah, that little time that was in before that.
That's when I realized it.
We killed him.
Horrifying truth?
It probably happened at the same time.
That's when we threw the things. And when we all threw the grenades. We killed him.
Are you saying it was when we all threw the fire grenades?
Yeah, I think so.
So in that moment he was alive.
When we all threw the grenades to put out the fire in the warehouse.
I mean, even if we didn't do that, we got rid of the fire some other way.
And it converted to poison
Hey,
gas and
Scopo,
killed
how are you
Nagito.
doing? Thank you for the luck. Yeah, even if we got rid of the fire some other way,
If that is true,
he would have
then
still
the person
bled
who
out.
brought the poison and spread it was...
One of us?
What the heck?
One of us threw the poison grenade that killed Nagito?
Oh, he didn't even bring it. We took it.
Hold on a sec. The Nagito was...
It would mean he didn't kill himself.
You said
Nah,
so
he would have
yourself.
come. He
You
would
said
have bled
Nagito
out
committed
anyway if we
suicide.
didn't do that. So he forced someone to kill him.
Then who killed Nagito?
Wow.
I mean, who's the actual killer, right?
Nakito is sneaky.
Who prepared the poison fire grenade that killed Nagito?
Huh? Nakito. So I guess it was Nakito that killed himself then.
It was Nagito, obviously. We just discussed this a few minutes ago.
Then who set the warehouse fire that caused one of us to throw the poison grenade?
But it was all Nakito.
I see!
You can't put the blame on us, is that what
That
he's
was
saying?
also Nagito.
Hey, how many times are you gonna ask the same damn question?
The next question will be my last. Considering all the facts up till now, why did Nagito set the warehouse on fire?
Why Did he to make someone throw the
I
poison?
see.
Don't tell me. He set the warehouse on fire just so we'd have to throw the fire grenades?
He set the fire just so we'd put it out? Why'd he do that?
Damn, even if we didn't put it out, he would have either bled out or burnt. And
It was a
burning to
trap.
death is a very bad way to go.
A trap?
I think it's the most
Preparing the
painful
poison.
way you could
Creating a
go.
reason for us to throw the poison. It was all a setup by Nagito. It was all a trap to make one of us throw the poison grenade.
So we are
Seriously,
actually a
I'm
killer.
asking you who threw it.
One of us
I
is a
don't
killer.
know. The person who threw it probably didn't know either.
Huh? Could it be? Was that Nagito's trap?
This wasn't an intentional murder. This was a murder that Nagito forced someone to do.
But you
And for that
say
reason, he
that.
put the fire grenade that he filled with poison with the other grenades.
So would you say Nakito would be the Black Hunt or one of us?
Setting up a murder nobody can solve. That was Nagito's true goal.
What?
Oh.
What the hell?
Nagito did not commit murder. Instead, he manipulated someone else into killing him?
To do that, he set a trap to force someone to kill him. The poison grenade and the fire were traps.
We can't
That's why the
possibly
curtain was
find
the
out
fire's
who
origin
threw
point.
the poison grenade. So it all depends on how Monokuma decides to do the end of
All
the
the
trial.
fire grenades we threw at the curtain shattered once they fell to the floor. Because of that, Nagito, who was laying face up on the floor, was able to breathe in the dense poison, and then
The spear happened?
Hold on. If that's true, you can't say the poison was the cause of death. It might be the poison's fault he let go of the spear, but the actual cause of death could be either one.
The
even
cause
so,
of death was
the poison
Nakito,
is
that's what
caused
we
him
know.
to let go of the spear.
That's right. Nagito's killer is the one who made him breathe the poison.
Then that's
Are you
Nakito.
fucking serious?
Was his trap all along. Even the wounds all over his body. It was all to mess with the evidence for what actually happened. His true goal was creating a murder that nobody can solve.
Yo, somebody call up Sherlock Holmes.
He wanted to prove to us that there are mysteries
could
that just
solve
can't be
this.
solved with educated guesses.
He probably expected that his fake suicide would be found out.
Yeah.
After all, a mystery that can be solved is destined to be solved in the end. However, he also prepared a mystery that
A mystery that
couldn't
can't be solved is determined to be solved in the end.
As you solve
Tell that
mysteries
to
and
all the
bolster
cold
your
cases
hope,
in like Victorian
a huge
England.
mystery comes along and slaps you in your faces.
Hello, Celestia. How are you doing?
For those of you who believe there are
Yeah,
no
this case has
unsolvable
shown us
mysteries,
just how
that is when you finally taste
cunning
despair.
Nakito is.
Meaning, he used all of the prior class trial verdicts to prepare this trick. Not all mysteries can be solved. Such a devious trick he played on you, as expected of Nagito.
I mean, technically we have solved the mystery, but solving it just brought about a new mystery.
That's totally messed up. That's so fucked up.
It is my fault, because I told you all about the fire grenades. I am so sorry. Please vote me as the killer.
That's not the fucking issue here.
It's not Miss Sonia's fault.
I
This
think
is all Nagito's
we
doing.
should all vote Nakito anyway.
What should we do? How can we even figure out who the killer is?
It's impossible.
Impossible?
Nagito wanted to create a scenario where we couldn't make a decision. That's why we're at an impasse.
However, Monokuma also does not know who the killer is, right?
That's right. There's no way he'd be able to figure that out with just his surveillance cameras.
Yeah, Monokuma
know.
doesn't know
His trial
either.
doesn't count. Isn't that right?
Akane's fault. She was sworn not to open the door but didn't listen. True, but then there would have been no other way for them to get in.
No, I don't actually need stuff like
Because
cheap-ass
the
surveillance
entrance
cameras
was...
or whatever.
That door was the only entrance to the warehouse.
I know perfectly well what's happening on this island at all times.
I could just
I
imagine
know
Nakito
you
waiting
used
there
the
on the floor
bathroom
though.
3 times yesterday,
Being like,
Sonia,
where are these guys?
And one of those visits seemed to take a while.
Wow, Monokuma, what a pose!
Please stop! I will never become queen!
How can you? I'm so sure.
Oh, wow,
Have
Soldier.
such an awful power.
Yeah, but they didn't know that Nakito was
So,
there.
of course this trial still counts. Do your very best to guess who the killer is.
So it makes sense that they wouldn't have
Yes,
left
he
him
says.
to bleed out because they
How the
didn't
hell
know
are
he
we
was
supposed
there.
to do that?
Is giving up all we can do?
This entire trial
No.
and investigation
early to
has
give
been
up.
manipulated by Nakito.
Is there any way to figure out who the killer is?
He's the puppet master.
No, it's just a hunch. It's possible that it's probably... There's one way,
Oh?
I think.
How?
Really? Hey, is it alright if we look at Nagito's crime one more time from the beginning? I want to make sure my hunch is correct.
Damn, Chiaki is smart.
Please.
Doesn't mean the trial is over yet. Even though I don't know who killed Nakito, it's to be clear what kind of trap he set. Then I have to do it, even if it leads to
Got
despair.
it. Let's do this then.
Wait, so are we gonna make someone who didn't kill force them to be the blackened? Ooh, what if the killer is the traitor? Interesting, interesting. What do you mean that doesn't fit here? Okay, wait. What was inside Nakito's refrigerator? Okay. Right before switching the poison, you remove the lid. Oh, look at that face. What's placed inside? Nothing. Nakito be there. We search for the bombs. He sets everything up. Places that. His whole body wasn't tied up. How did he support the spear? Like that. In order to hurt himself. God damn. I'm surprised he didn't bleed out faster. But that's how he did it. And then you have the explosion. Boom, and then... Oops, I let go of the cord. Yeah. Yakoya... Toko... Yakoya was my least favorite as well in the first game. Toko and Hifumi, I just don't remember who they are. You're tying your hands up. No, not that one. White's a chick and the... Oh yeah, Hifumi was the gamer guy as well. And then... Oh yeah, Toko was the... What do you call it? Genocide? Chill. What else am I looking for? Maybe the spear? You would have popped it up. No, because the spear is there. I'll tie the burnt rope onto my right hand. What am I looking for? Sprinklers? The spear is dangling. Is it over here? Okay, there's nothing there. Yeah, I feel bad for Taka. That would have been the thing. I feel like Taka and the gangster guy could have had more development in order to hurt himself. No. There it is, okay. We got there in the end. And then you for the video message. The lighter. Nah. Hey, Sabe! How you doing? Nakito popped the knife with something in order to hurt himself. Sneak attack. Ah, okay. Hey, everybody. Everybody go and check out Sabe. How do I do this? Boom. We just finishing up this trial. I cannot type. Oh. Okay, I'll just put the oil lighter here. I'm glad to hear you're doing good. Let's see. Inside the break room? No. I should do this quick. I don't want to run out of time. You put the oil lighter behind the Monokuma panel. Oh, yeah, the rhythm section. Are we really gonna do that though? What's placed inside the break room? Fire grenades. In order to hurt himself. Last talk. Okay. The plushie is ready. And the poison.
Here's everything that happened in this case.
I can't believe he made the plushie a murder.
The person who actually arranged this incident was the victim, Nagito
But will we
Kumae.
even get the rhythm section if it was a suicide?
He kept a specific item inside his cottage that he needed for his plan, Monokuma's special poison, which he brought with him from the Octagon.
Did he really plan this all out from the Octagon?
Using the gloves and gas mask that he got from the military base. Nagito swapped the contents of a fire grenade he took from the plushie factory break room with that poison.
He must have had some
When he did
steady
that,
hands
a
to
specific
do that.
item was left as evidence, the blue aluminum seal on the grenade. With that, Nagito finished making the poisoned fire grenade, took it with him to the factory.
Oh yeah, Leon from the first game. Yeah, he definitely deserved it. I mean, he could have just left. He
And
didn't
put it
have
back
to
with the
kill
rest of the
Sayaka.
grenades in the break room. The next
Yes, more
morning,
than can
Nagito
one
appeared
pair.
before us and declared that he hit a bomb somewhere.
Look at
While
that,
we
he
were
just
looking
has
for
a
the bomb,
presence of
that's when
malice.
Nagito headed over to the goods warehouse. In order to set up a fire, Nagito arranged the Monokuma panels in a line going from the door to the curtain, and placed from there, Nagito set his
Oh,
insane
would there be
plan in motion.
extinguisher fluid in his room? He'd have to be fast with it though, because if he
First,
breathed it
he
in,
hung
it
the
would have
spear
been
that he took from the
instant.
Nezumi castle from the ceiling girder by its core.
Yeah, I love that, with all the grey men.
Then he tied his arms and legs at the back of the warehouse with rope. However, he burnt off the rope on his right arm beforehand. In doing so, he made sure that only his right hand was free, while his remaining arm and legs were tied up.
Imagine if someone just walked in while he was doing this. That would have been so funny.
As he gripped the tip of the rope hanging over the ceiling girder with his left hand, he lay down face up, just beneath the dangling spear.
He must have some great grip to hold
This
it
was
while
just the
still
beginning of
stabbing
Nagito's
himself.
plan. And then he did something no one could have predicted. First, he covered his mouth with duct tape, and after making sure he was unable to scream,
Ugh. God damn.
he stabbed himself with the knife multiple times in his left arm and in both of his thighs. Finally,
Bonk.
He propped the knife on the plushie and slammed his right hand onto the blade.
God damn, it went
He didn't
straight
just want us
through.
to think he was tied up. He also wanted us to think he'd been tortured. Through all this, Nagito never let
Exactly,
go of the
so
spear.
demented.
His plan still wasn't over. In fact, it was just about to begin.
It's all funny to think that he did all of this, he planned all
Meanwhile,
of this,
we finally arrived at the plushie factory
and he just
found
forgot
Nagito's
to put
message.
blood on his mouth or
After
under
seeing
the
his
duct tape.
message, we instantly made our way to the
If he
warehouse.
did that, his plan might have worked.
But that was part of Nagito's plan. We opened the door to the warehouse, which inadvertently started the Monokuma panel domino effect. The panels fell one after another until they reached the lighter, tipped it over, and ignited the curtain.
And then we got the
Shocked by the
poison
sudden
bottle.
fire, we rushed to the factory's break room to obtain some fire-extinguishing grenades. We then aimed for the fire's origin point, which was the curtain,
Yeah,
and
Hifumi
unloaded
did
the
a better
entire
job.
supply. It never occurred to us that one of those
So
grenades
it was
the poison grenade that
very
Nagito
lucky
prepared.
that they discovered the other person's dead body at the same
The
time
poison
that they
sent to the floor,
discovered
instantly
Hifumi's.
vaporizing due to the intense heat, and spread everywhere. The poison gas quickly drifted to the curtain at the back of the warehouse, where Nagito was. Also, Monokuma's poison has a unique quality in which it becomes heavier than air when vaporized. That poison gas completely surrounded the area where Nagito lay
So what
face
does
up on
heavier
the
than
floor.
air means it goes down to the ground.
There, Nagito inhaled the poison, and if it didn't instantly kill him, he certainly lost consciousness,
Ooh.
which caused him to let go of the rope in his left hand, and the falling spear plunged into his stomach.
Why would you do something like this, man? God
This
damn,
is
look
all
at the red
information
eyes.
related to Nagito's plan. His true intention was to set one of us up as the killer. At this time, we still don't know who the killer is, because the killer wasn't aware they killed someone. Try as we might, we cannot reach that truth.
I mean, if
That
you're
was
unaware
Nagito's
that you
trap.
killed someone, can you really be blamed for it?
In conclusion, the fact that we can't determine the killer's identity.
Ooh. I like that.
This should be the truth behind Nagito's trap.
How about it, Chiaki? Will that help you figure out who the killer is?
He got there because we were all focused on... What's it? We were all focused on the other murder that happened with Taka, no?
Chiaki?
Just as I
Oh.
thought. It's impossible, isn't it?
You say we just have to vote for someone?
What Hajime said is probably true. That's part of the reason why I thought it was a little strange. Did Nagito really not care who the killer was? He said this to us earlier.
Okay, this is probably when the traitor comes in. I'm pretty sure everything will work out in the end.
That feeling of belief is at the heart of his trick. He believed we'd notice the fire grenades. He believed we'd try to extinguish the flames. And he believed we'd fall into his trap. By believing in us, Nagito was able to put his life-threatening plan into effect.
Oh yeah.
What do you mean, believe?
Oh yeah, he was, wasn't
And
he?
what's wrong with that?
There's one more thing, remember? Something that Nagito believed in from the bottom of his heart. I want you to try to remember
I
what that
don't.
is.
They must have been doing something. They were definitely occupied with something else. What Nagito believed in. Talent.
I see! Nagito believed in his talent as the ultimate lucky student.
After all the time we spent together, I believe in you guys. My ultimate luck.
Guess the last thing he could believe in was his own
It's not so strange, really. Most of us here have been relying on the same thing.
Yeah, except for me.
But in his case, it was pretty remarkable,
That
wasn't
just
it?
reserve
It
student.
almost seemed like he had blind faith in it.
You're right. The same thing happened when he cleared the final dead room at the funhouse.
It wasn't life-threatening at all, just a little escape game ended with some Russian roulette. This man really put like 5 bullets in. And he did the same thing when the first killing happened. So I'm guessing he... And he would not have believed in Hajime. So I'm guessing he believed that whoever was the traitor took the
But his luck
poisoned
doesn't
grenade.
have anything to do with the case this time, right?
I just thought it was strange that it doesn't
He relies
connect
on
to
his luck
anything.
too much.
He factored in his belief in us, but for some reason he didn't factor in his own luck. No, there's no way. I mean, this is Nagito we're talking about.
What did he do?
No, he wasn't just
He was after
anybody.
the traitor.
He probably had a target he was aiming for all along. A person
So
to set up as the
basically,
killer.
who do we think is most likely to be the traitor?
The target's true identity. Even Nagito didn't know it. That's why he relied on being the ultimate lucky student and incorporated
Well, I'm
that luck
definitely
into
not
his
the
plan.
traitor.
As long as he had his luck, he
So I
believed
get
the
why
target
people
he was
would be
after pick
suspicious
up
of
the
me.
fire
I'm
grenade.
the only non-ultimate.
You mean he left his plan to luck?
He risked his life for that?
Yeah, I'm excited to
He
play the
probably
third
risked his
game.
life just so his ultimate luck could decide this.
Who
I haven't
is
seen
it?
anything about
Who's
the
the
third
target
game.
Nagito was after?
I should already know the traitor.
I see. That's it. The traitor. Nagito was after the traitor, huh?
Then he relied on his luck to weed out the traitor?
That was the
Nagito
only thing
didn't
he
know who
could
the
do.
traitor was until the very end. All he could do was rely on his own luck.
Wait, what if the traitor did actually reveal
What he
themselves
said in his video
before the
message.
bomb went off? Then Nagito would have killed himself for nothing. If you wanted this harm, you'd have to use the traitor student handbook.
So he was just bluffing.
That's probably true. By that point, his plan...
His purpose was to weed out the traitor. If we believed in what Nagito said, we would have reached the answer much quicker. Was it really because we didn't
But if he
believe in
just
him?
wanted to out the traitor, he didn't have to go this far and make that person the killer. Damn it! We're all in a huge bind because of that.
It means he wants us
Yeah,
to beat the
Makoto
traitor.
was pretty weak.
By finding out who the traitor is, our hopes will shine even brighter by overcoming that despair.
Ah,
That's something you'd say.
Mon ami, it looks like
Akito
you've got
got
something you want
wasted.
to say. But you better just keep your mouth shut.
now Manami,
That
say
concludes
something.
my argument. Nagito's plan was to make the traitor kill him. What are you gonna do? Are you guys gonna believe me?
What if Manami is the traitor? He relied on his luck to aim for a target, but didn't even know who he was aiming for. Sounds way too unbelievable to have actually happened,
The
but
only thing we can do is believe.
I can see Nagito doing that.
If we don't,
Just closing his
we'll
eyes
just
and
be
aiming for a
relying on our
target,
luck when we cast
getting
our
the
votes.
bullseye.
But even if we do believe, what should we do?
I hope it's not
if we don't know
Chiaki.
who the target is, there's no way we can even vote.
You are absolutely right. It is hard to think the traitor would reveal themselves now.
But the traitor
By chance,
knows they're
the
gonna
traitor
die.
revealed themselves during that bomb scare. What would have happened? Would it have stopped Nagito from acting so reckless?
Not really, because the spear would have already went inside of him.
But they couldn't help it.
Unless
Even
they
if
did
they
it
wanted to reveal themselves.
when Nagito said
they
he
couldn't
had a bomb.
because they weren't created to do that.
They want
What's
Chiaki.
wrong, Chiaki? Get a hold of yourself.
That's why I want you guys to guess.
You want us to guess?
Yeah, I want you to guess.
Wait. They weren't created to do that. I feel like it's Monami.
What? What does that mean?
Who do you think it is, Hajime? Who do you think the Future Foundation sent to infiltrate your group as the traitor?
Monami.
Why?
A traitor who's not allowed to think that they're different from everyone else.
Why?
A traitor who can only interact with everyone as a traitor.
Why?
Because that's the nature of their existence. They can only exist as a traitor.
Seriously, why?
Who do you think is the traitor?
Seriously, why? Why?
Hajime, please.
I don't know. Monami. I don't know who the traitor is. Ah, no. I can't even look at the transcript. Okay. They weren't created. Screw it, I'm the traitor. Why do I feel like it is Chiaki?
It's... Chiaki, you're the traitor?
Please! Hold on!
No!
Aw, you totally guessed right.
Ow!
Just as expected. Yep, you're correct. I'm the traitor. The agent sent by the Future Foundation to hide among you all is me.
No! I mean, this nonsense is why. Why does this make sense?
Hey,
How
Chiaki,
does it make sense?
are you being serious right now?
Chiaki is the traitor? That is a lie, right? Surely you must be joking.
I can't just have one Danganronpa game where the girls or boys that I like stay alive.
I'm sorry. It's the truth.
Hey, what are you saying sorry for?
I swear, if Akane dies as well.
What does this mean? You... Up till now... You've been tricking us?
We were not tricked! After all, we have been working together all this time. We have been helping each other all this time. Chiaki,
She can't be a traitor.
being a member of that horrifying Future Foundation,
She can't
that is
be.
obviously a lie.
Please, wait! The Future Foundation isn't what you think it...
Shut the fuck up! We're talking to Chiaki!
No, let's listen to Monami.
I have nothing more to say.
Why?
Because we already know the killer's true identity. So the only thing left to do
No!
is vote.
Hold on! We're not satisfied yet!
If you say you are the traitor,
Don't have to
please
be the
provide an
killer.
explanation that will help us understand. We cannot vote until we are satisfied. That is what you said earlier, Chiaki.
I don't want to vote.
Hey, if you're really the traitor, why'd you wait till now to reveal yourself?
It's weird, isn't it? Waiting until right now to out yourself.
Exactly.
It's definitely strange, right? Or rather, why was I able to do that? Maybe... I wanted to protect everyone, no matter the cost.
Huh.
Hey, Hajime. Can you do me a small favor?
That's why. That's why she put her student handbook on the bomb. And then when it didn't work, she realized that it was a fake. Ah!
Favor? Me?
I want you to prove to them that I'm the traitor.
What? What are you saying? Why do I have to do that?
I want to explain everything to you guys, but as I expected, that's rather difficult. That's why
I like Chiaki,
the
not
only thing I can do is
Chiaki.
plead with you. I want you to do it. I believe you can prove it.
Whether I can prove it or not, that's not the problem. Don't you understand? You may as well be asking me to kill you. There's no
I
way
don't
I
want
can
to
do
kill
that.
her.
I'm very sorry, but this is the only way. So please,
Ah. This hurts more than anything else that happened in the
Looks
game.
like we gotta do what we can. It's not like I believe she's the traitor. There's just no way we can ignore this without confirming it.
If she was just disguised or something, this would have been a heck of a lot easier for us to understand, but...
She's not disguised at all, 'cause Chiaki isn't the traitor.
Oh, thank God.
Hanami?
Too bad. I'm not part of the same group as that girl.
Oh, thank
I
God.
don't know anything about that girl at all.
I feel like she's lying.
Hey, are you trying to cover for her like that? You suck!
I've always
Yeah, that
been
was
alone.
very...
I
That was a very
have
bad
no
cover up if
friends
that's what she was trying to do.
anywhere. That's why I have no relation to Chiaki whatsoever.
Hajime, you're going to listen to my request, right?
I guess I have
Chiaki
no
isn't my
choice.
friend. I hate Chiaki so
Oh, a
much.
rhythm battle against Monomies, that's what's happening. Proving it is the only way. It is! Against Monomie, oh no.
Hajime, you stupid face! Let's all get along.
I forgot. Left mouse, okay.
I won't let you. Let's all get along. First open and mix.
There? Oh, tap, I need to reload.
I can't lose. Hajime, you stupid face.
Hey, don't call me a stupid face. You're a crap teacher
First
anyway.
open and mix.
Oh my God, my
you're
house is
great.
so long.
Disappear. Hajime, you stupid face. Let's all get along. I'll lower your grade.
Ah, a negative
Hajime,
thing,
you stupid
no!
face.
Why'd you do it? I was so close, why'd he do it just then? I need to think though, at the end, what would be the thing to fire at her?
This is my...
Yes. Retry, yes. Retry, yes.
We will never give up!
We will never give up.
Hajime,
Okay.
you're going to listen to my request, right?
First open and mix. Is that a DP set reference? I wouldn't know, I've never
Chiaki,
watched
I hate
Drunken Pool.
Chiaki.
Okay.
Hajime, you stupid face. Let's all get along. I won't let you. Let's
Why is
all
the
get
tap not
along.
working?
First open and mix.
Ah!
I can't lose. Hajime, you stupid face.
Oh,
I won't let you.
okay. I got it now.
First open and mix.
I don't got it.
I'll lower your
Whoa.
grade. Disappear. Hajime,
Oh,
you stupid
I see
face.
the first open and mix now.
Let's all get along.
Boom.
I'll lower your grade.
Okay, FIFA
Hajime, you
time!
stupid face.
Lower my grade, huh?
Let's all get along.
Come on, come on, come
I
on.
won't let you. Let's all get along.
Oh,
First open and mix.
there we go.
Chucky and I are
Mono,
best
Mies,
friends.
no, fork.
This is the end!
Yeah, because someone needed to write a notebook. So
When we
who was that
investigated
have been?
Nagito's cottage, I discovered a notebook with the new Sami logo on it. That's your notebook, right? The one Nagito stole from you.
I don't know. I don't know.
Why
Don't
did
tell
I
me.
have to do
Is
this?
that where the traitor's true identity is written?
That's right! Since I knew something like this would happen,
Oh.
I made sure to bring it here today.
Is it when we were talking about
So
the final
sudden.
dead room?
Give me that notebook.
Because Chiaki was the only other girl that was there. Or the only other person that was there. Yakoya is the leader.
What is this? Is this Monaco's diary?
Is the traitor's identity written in here?
Nagito was probably looking for that too. So that might be why he stole the notebook. But you wouldn't know who the traitor is just by reading this notebook. Of course, Nagito wouldn't know either.
Yeah, unless there was something that, like, one person knew that they told Monami.
It's different for me.
You know?
It took me this long, but I finally understand.
Truth is, I might have already known the moment I found this notebook. I just wanted to turn my eyes from the truth it contained. But now I clearly know. I can't help but know.
First of all, this isn't Monami's diary. Apparently she can't write.
Apparently she can't
And the
write.
one who wrote this is...
Someone connected to Monami. Meaning, it's not a mistake to think that the traitor wrote it.
If so, is this like a report that the traitor was sending to Monami?
Is it evidence that they were observing our actions and reporting to Monami?
Well, I guess in the third game there'll also
But
be
how
a
would you
traitor.
know who the traitor is from that?
Because there's an entry written in here that only me and one other person would know.
Ooh. The final death room. When I almost went inside.
In the notebook, there was a specific entry.
Only Chiaki would have known that. Hajime tried to go. He's probably panicking because no one believes him.
There it is. It's true. I tried to go inside the final dead room, but the only one who knew that.
Why Chiaki?
That's right. The only person who knew that is Chiaki. That's why Chiaki is the only person who could have possibly written about this.
But we need to know more about the future
There must be some
foundation.
mistake.
We
I
can't
mean,
end this here.
If Chiaki is the traitor, what was all that time we spent with her? Was that all a lie too?
Miss Sonia.
Chiaki
If
is...
she was the
She
traitor,
is being controlled
she
by
was a bad
Monokuma.
traitor.
That is why we should help her.
I'm not satisfied either. I mean, if you were the traitor, there's no way you do something so stupid when we found the bomb.
Exactly. It's really stupid. Maybe she didn't know?
Now that you mention it, Chiaki immediately went to the card reader with her handbook.
Mm-hmm.
She tested it out right away after being told it would only react to the traitor's handbook.
That doesn't make any sense. A traitor would be more cautious than that.
Chiaki probably knew the bomb was a fake. That's why she also knew Nagito's trap was a bluff.
She knew?
How?
That is a mistake. That must be a mistake. Why are you saying such things? Do you really want
No,
Chiaki
I
to be the traitor?
don't.
Of course not.
I will not believe it. I
Are we gonna
refuse
have
to believe
another
Chiaki
wisdom
is the
thing with
traitor.
Sonia?
There is just no way.
I don't want to believe it either, but...
And nobody will be saved.
Really? What's all this again?
Chiaki is not the traitor.
When we were trying to turn off the bomb, didn't Chiaki use the card reader right away?
Yes.
If she's a traitor, she would have been more cautious.
There's no way Chiaki would have known. If that bomb was fake or not. The only person who knew it was a fake was... me, when I tried to detonate it.
Ah, why is that
Unless you know a
too?
whole lot about bombs,
I think it is the me one
there's no
though.
way you know if it's fake just by looking at it.
Chiaki is not the... When we were trying to turn
Boom,
it, didn't Chiaki
boom,
use
boom.
If she's a traitor, she would have been more cautious.
There's no way Chiaki would have
Boom.
known
Okay.
if that bomb was fake or not.
Because you're the only one.
The only person who knew it was a fake was... me, when I tried to detonate it.
Oh, I missed
Unless you know a
again.
whole lot
Okay.
about bombs, there's no way you know if it's fake just
I
by
should just
looking
do
at
it
it.
straight away.
Chiaki is not the... When we were trying to turn it, didn't Chiaki use the... If she's a traitor, she would... There's no
And
way
here we
Chiaki
go.
put that bomb was fake or...
The only person who knew it was a fake was...
Was
me.
Me.
When I tried to...
That's not it.
well, counter. I thought that would have been consent.
That's not it. Sonia shouldn't have been the only one who knew it was a fake.
Everybody has a little
Monami
tears.
was
Oh
also
yeah,
there when you
Monami.
found out the bomb at the military base wasn't real. You said so yourself.
So Monami would have told Chiaki.
Is that true, Miss Sonia?
Chiaki heard about it from Monami. That's why she knew the bomb was a fake.
Since I've been found out, I'll just confess. The reason I couldn't tell anyone I knew the bomb was a fake was because if I had said that,
They would have known that you were the traitor.
explain how I heard about it from Monami.
I do not want to hear that!
Oh no.
Enough already. Please do not say another word.
I'm sorry, but I
I do
have
not
to.
want this anymore. I am so very tired of doubting people.
Sonia.
And just because she knew the bomb was a fake does not mean we should decide she is the traitor!
I don't want to say she is the traitor, but she is. Okay, wait. Hope speak. Maybe Manaku. Nah. Maybe. Can I look at you?
Even if she knew the bomb was fake.
Yes, I can. Okay. What was Monokuma's account again? He knew the bombs were fake. He apparently never revealed that fact to anyone. Okay, it might be Sonya's account or Monokuma's account.
That does not prove Chiaki is the traitor. If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too.
True.
After all, I also knew the bomb was fake.
I'm out of cuts. Panicking, okay.
Even if she knew the bomb was fake, that does not prove Chiaki is the traitor. If that counts as
Right.
evidence, I should be doubted too. After all, I also knew the bomb was fake.
Okay.
Even if she knew the bomb was fake,
I got to wait for her to put the words up.
that does not prove Chiaki is the traitor. If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too.
True, but there's a lot more evidence
After
for
all,
Chiaki
I
being the
also knew the
traitor.
bomb was fake.
Knowing it was a fake isn't the problem. What matters is who told her.
Ooh.
What matters is
How
that she
you knew?
heard about it from Monami.
There was someone other than me and Monami
Oh yeah, so wait.
who knew that bomb was fake. That someone is Monokuma. Monokuma
Damn
said
it.
so earlier, correct? He knows everything about this island.
Maybe... Nope. My bad.
Crap!
My
There
bad.
was someone other than me and Monami who knew that bomb was fake. That someone is Monokuma.
Monokuma. Oh,
Monokuma said
damn
so
it.
earlier, correct?
I only have
He knows
13
everything
cuts.
that it was fake beforehand.
There we go. Oh, I don't like this
Right.
music. It's so
Monokuma
sad as
probably
well.
knew the bomb was a fake. But Monokuma shouldn't have told anyone either.
Well, according to Monokuma, he didn't tell anyone. The bombs, they are all fakes. If I kept quiet, it would foreshadow that a killing was gonna happen.
That Monokuma may have just been lying.
No, he won't lie at times like this. You already know that.
I don't want to
Are you
believe
going to believe
Monokuma over
Monokuma over
Chiaki.
Chiaki?
That's not it.
It's just, even if Chiaki is the traitor, is it really okay to vote for her?
If
That
we
basically just
don't,
means we
we're
have to
gonna
believe
just-
in Nagito's luck, right?
If we don't, we're all gonna
That's not
die.
it.
Are you telling us to trust his luck? Are you telling us to entrust our lives to that bastard?
There's no way I can believe in Nagito.
I'm telling you, that's not it.
Oh,
We shouldn't believe in Monokuma or Nagito. We have to believe in Chiaki.
Huh?
huh?
Doesn't matter who the traitor is. Even if Chiaki is the traitor, that's not the Chiaki I know. I believe in the Chiaki who's been with us this whole time.
I believe in that Chiaki too.
Chiaki is saying she wants to protect us with her life. So the only thing we can do is believe her. If we don't,
Fine.
nobody's going to be saved.
I'll vote for her.
Damn it.
Hey,
I'm not
Can you
gonna be
listen to
happy
me a
about
little?
it, but I'll vote for her.
there's nothing to be sad about, you know? 'Cause this is different from what happened before. Unlike before, you guys don't have to stay alive by doubting someone. You guys can stay alive by believing in me.
Telling us to believe in you and sacrifice you? That is just too cruel.
Too cool.
I'm sorry.
Chiaki.
Monami, I'm sorry too. You're probably gonna get scolded by a lot of different people for this, but still, I want to protect everyone by
Why
any
did they have
means.
to be Chiaki?
And I'm happy that I'm able to do that.
It's not up to me to decide whether that's right or wrong. However, I believe it's truly amazing that
Who
you were
does
able to
Monami's
think
voice?
like
I feel
that.
like I recognize it.
We could even call this a miracle.
Hey, what have you two been talking about? Everyone's jaws are dropping, you know?
I know.
Oh
It's
no, are we
voting
gonna
time,
vote for
right?
her?
Hey, Chiaki.
You don't have to worry. Believe in me.
I am gonna
and
worry.
cast your vote.
God damn it!
I hate
Why?
Monokuma, I hate
Did it end up
everything.
like this?
Ah. I don't want to vote for her. I don't want to. Ah. This is despair. It's not fair. I feel the same as everyone else. There's no way I can agree. Emptiness, loneliness, sadness. Most of all, I'm ashamed of my weakness, but even so, I have to move forward. If we believe in the person who's urging us forward, then we have to start walking, and believe with as much hope as possible in what lies ahead. Ah!
Even so,
I don't want to watch her execution, no. Give her like a simple execution, just a quick death, please. Please. All wise for the honorable, no. All wise for the dishonorable Judge Monokuma. Man, I'm pooped. Let's go ahead and announce the result. The traitor from the Future Foundation and Akito Komeda's killer is Chiaki Nanami.
Damn it!
Are you serious? That was correct? The fact that Chiaki was a traitor, that Nakito's crime depended entirely on his luck. Everything was true?
Damn it.
Plus that means that Bastard managed to pull it off.
Congratulations, everyone.
Don't say that.
Damn it.
Stupid, we're not celebrating at all.
Damn it!
Chiaki, let me ask you one more time. Are you really part of the Future Foundation? An agent of the organization that brought us to this island? Is that really your true identity?
I'm sorry I didn't tell you guys.
Why would you even like volunteer for this or whatever?
That is...
What a shit job. I cannot believe it, even though I do not want to believe it. There's no choice but to believe, right?
I'm sorry.
It would have been better if I could have said it sooner, but I couldn't, no matter what.
'Cause,
I can't betray the Future Foundation. Can't betray.
well,
Even if you want to fly, you can't, right? Even if you want to swim where you please, you can't, right? Why does everyone keep bringing up the even if you want to fly, you can't, right, to me? I want to fly. It's the same for me. Due to the nature of my existence, I will never be able to betray the Future Foundation. What the heck? But in the end, you did something similar. What you did is no different than sharing it yourself. Aha, you're right.
Why?
Now's not the time to be laughing.
well,
But strangely enough, I don't have any regrets. In fact, I'm somewhat happy. I was able to think I wanted to protect everyone. I guess the Future Foundation did something with her mind so that she couldn't say she was the traitor. That's why I feel proud of my actions. Maybe she didn't know until she read the diary as well. You're still saying things I don't care, but if we ask you anything, you're just not gonna answer, right? Like if we ask you why you were in the Future Foundation and stuff.
I'm sorry. That is...
Even if you were a traitor, you never betrayed us. Chiaki, you'll always be our friend. Even now, we don't blame you. That's why you don't need to apologize.
Yeah.
So the traitor was revealed and Chiaki lost. In the end, it all went according to Nakito's plan, huh? About that. Was that really Nakito's goal? Is it really okay to say he was trying to find the killer and eliminate them? If so, isn't it strange? Strange?
So...
I mean, we nearly lost, right? If Chiaki hadn't said anything, we definitely would have lost. You raised a good point. That's exactly it. Even though Nakito said he would weed out the traitor, he never said he would kill the traitor.
Yes, indeed.
Congratulations, you successfully stopped Nakito's plan. Nakito's plan was to reveal the traitor and kill everyone else besides the traitor. What? How would he have even done that? Kill everyone else besides the traitor?
Are you
That
serious?
was Nakito's goal?
Huh?
Why would he do something like that? A fool to form a plan that only the traitor would survive. Is that bastard really that twisted? Yes.
Nope.
We've established this before. Yes, he is. It's okay. Okay, what?
Well?
It's not just Nakito's fault. If the circumstances had been different, he probably wouldn't have taken things so far.
Chiaki.
You really are a kind-hearted person. You think so? Jeez, I wonder where you got your personality from.
Perhaps.
Maybe our dad and our big brother, don't you think?
Hey, come on now.
Hey, don't go talking about your family all of a sudden. That's totally ripping off Teru Teru.
I can't
Ah, Teru Teru. Then I cannot lose to Chiaki. Just like Chiaki and everyone else. Even if I know it's a fight, I cannot win. I must try to retaliate. Retaliate? Hey!
I will no longer let you do as you please.
Yes, Monomi, catch him.
Stupid! Stop! What are you doing?
As they say, we shall die together.
Yes. I wish he's dead, but he's not dead. She self-destructed.
What did you say?
What's going on?
Huh?
Monokuma, like, died.
No, no!
Damn it! I'm not dead. Whoa, a new one fucking came out. Phew, man, that surprised me. If only I didn't have a spare, I would have died.
I can't lose.
Not yet. I'm not done yet. Yes. Yes.
If I don't beat you, nobody can live in peace.
Stop it, I say!
I wish
I'm sorry,
Monokuma would
I
die,
lost.
but I
Forgive me.
just don't think it's gonna happen. I think Chiaki's getting executed no matter what.
Hey!
Not yet. Seriously, stop it. If you don't stop it right now, it's all going to be
I
destroyed.
won't forgive you.
Of course, I'm doing it so you'll all be destroyed. I'll be the one to protect my
I won't let
students.
you.
I'll protect them with my life. After watching almost 10 of them die. Monomi, you...
Hey!
Now then, how many of you are still there? You might as well come out all at once. How many? Not that much. Just around 10 to the power of 60. Whoa, I swear that's gotta be like more than 10 billion. 10 million, 10... God damn. What did you say?
What?
1 million. 1... 10, 100, 1000, 10,000, 1 million, 1 billion, 1 trillion, 1 quadrillion. Jump ahead, 10 to the power of 52, 10 to the power of 56, and then 10 to the power of 60. 10 to the 60th power.
Hey!
After all this, you're still choking around. You so have quite a daring spirit.
Dad!
Except I'm not joking. What are you even saying anymore? Didn't you see that scene? While you're doing this, my clones are continuously and endlessly created in the Monokuma manufacturing facility. They weren't actually plushies. What? Those were just stuffed animals. That's why. I checked them with my own hands. They're just plushies.
Damn it!
You're just bluffing. Monomi, finish him off.
Hey,
Even if it's just a plushie, as long as you give it Monokuma's personality, it becomes a fully developed Monokuma. What did you say? What, does his personality just switch from plushie to plushie like a spirit? There's no way that's possible. That's not even magic. Magic, huh?
Could it be?
Could it be? Have you already obtained that much power?
Hey!
Damn, if only Monomi still had a stick. Hold on, if you bring up magic so suddenly, we're gonna be so confused. Unless you mean magic in a technological sense, we won't understand this at all.
Hey!
What's going on? Don't tell me. They're not gonna call this magic or something. Well, I don't care how you interpret it. Oh my god, that army.
And even if Monami risks her life or does whatever, it doesn't matter to my army of 10 to the power of 60 strong!
Alright, Monomi just needs to sacrifice herself 10 to the power of 60 times. Go on, Monomi.
There's no value in that life you're risking. So how about this? This overwhelming despair! Does it make you dizzy from excitement?
What if one of them just decides to rise up against all of the others? Who is the real Monokuma?
What's this?
And how many Monomis are left to challenge my army of 10 to the power of 60? You don't have to say anything, I know. Let's see, you just have 10 more left, right? I know everything. I am the conqueror of the new world.
I can't lose.
I won't give up, even if I have no chance of winning.
It's okay, Monomi. Well,
Not about giving up, you know?
let's believe in them.
Let's believe in everyone and leave the rest to them.
Right?
Damn it, what the hell is going on? I do not know for certain, but the only thing I could say is...
Please listen!
Monokuma is an enemy of the Future Foundation.
Like...
Does that mean there's another organization that's our enemy besides the Future Foundation?
This is bad.
We're in this situation because we're caught up in a dispute between these two organizations. Maybe the Future Foundation wanted us to collect those hope fragments to save the world, but then Monokuma came in and destroyed that. Let's just leave that talk for later, because the punishment time's gonna start. Hold on, just a little more time. Too late or not too late? That is the question. But which will cause more despair? That's the real question. If you think about it, you'd know, right? There's no way I'd wait. But I haven't.
I'm sorry.
Regardless, there's nothing else I could say. I'm not allowed to say anything more than I already have. Not that,
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment! Special bleeding service!
For Monomi too!
Huh?
Huh? Why even Monomi? It's just a 2-for-1 special. I could have killed that thing anytime I wanted since he's not a student. Also, I don't need anybody that will defy me anymore. Also, I remember now, I'm an only child.
That is...
No, not Monomi. Even if I'm here, I'd just be a burden anyway. And not just that, I've decided to believe in everyone.
Guys, I'm sorry about so many things. I'm sorry for lying to you. I'm sorry.
Not
I
a double
couldn't protect you to the
execution.
very end.
Just one last time, let me say something that makes me sound like a
Monomi.
teacher. There's no need to be a hero. You don't have to force yourself just to make people acknowledge you. When you do that, you end up blaming yourself, blaming other people, and feeling jealous of everyone.
Yeah, Monomi, you really could have fought Monokuma earlier though.
But still, it doesn't have to be like that. Even if people don't
Like,
acknowledge you,
everyone
you
who's
just
dead
have to
is
be
looking
someone
at
that
this
you
like,
can be
oh,
proud
so
of.
now she's fighting for her students.
Because you yourself are your biggest supporter.
Hey.
If you can learn to love yourself, that love will continue to support you for the rest of your life.
And no one will support you like yourself.
Love, love.
Ah!
Bye, everyone. It's okay. A shining future will always be waiting for you. It's true. It's absolutely true. 'Cause I know.
Bye-bye. Please don't forget
I
about
don't
the
want
teacher.
to watch this. This already is making me sad.
Let's give it everything we've got.
The very last punishment time. No! Chiaki. Mon ami. I care much more about Chiaki though. What's going on here? Why is he sitting on the floor like that? Oh, it's a gamer thing for the old... Oh my god, that is a tank. At least it'll be a quick death. Oh? Oh no. Okay, I can't move anything. Oh! How is she staying stone faced like that? Yes! Run towards the exit! Yes! Oh, that is a rolling ball. Ah! Oh no. Oh no. The exit was just a lie. Oh. I don't think there is a way you can exit. I think Monokuma just put that in to give her false hope. Okay, Monomi is dead. Yucky! Oh. At least it was instant. And until the very end, I couldn't look away from Chiaki's final moments. Without realizing it, I had fallen to my knees. A feeling of powerlessness spread throughout my body. It's over. It just had to end. I feel like someone stabbed a knife through me. Damn! Before I could ask what I needed to ask or say what I needed to say, Chiaki vanished before my eyes, and I couldn't even tell her thank you. If I had said that, would she have been comforted a little? As she was executed as the traitor, would she have been comforted? I don't know. My chest just hurt. Mine too!
I don't believe it!
Good gracious, that was such a big surprise. As for Chiaki, she regularly took on the role of point man during the class trials, as did Nakito too.
What?
Not only was she the traitor, she was Nakito's killer too.
Phew.
Oh well, don't worry about it. There won't be any more situations where you'll need to rely on them.
Huh?
Wait, does that mean... Now that the annoying rabbit is gone as well, all of the obstacles that have been keeping us stuck on this island are completely gone.
Hey!
Are you serious? We could really leave?
I shall now present.
Congratulations! With this, I shall announce the end of the killing school trip. For you 5 who have survived up until now, I shall give you the right to graduate. Thank you for all your hard work. But what about the bomb in Chappawack Park? That has like 2 days until it goes off, I think. And after this, I think it'll only be 1 day. Are you really okay with that? What do you mean? There are still 2 days left. If you were acting like your usual self, you would be setting things up so another killing happens right away. You're right. Stop it, what are you saying? What if Mr. Monokuma changes his mind? Wait, is Soda putting respect on Monokuma's name now? By calling him Mr. Monokuma? Yo, don't do that, Soda. Also, you said U5 like you were emphasizing that part. Does the number of people matter more than the remaining time? That's why you're saying it's the end already, even though there's still 2 days left, right?
Huh?
It matters that there are 5 people left. Are you planning to make a volleyball team?
Stupid fool!
You need 6 people for volleyball. Don't stay quiet, say something. What's your actual purpose? You're our enemy, an enemy of the Future Foundation. What's your true identity?
Hey,
If the Future Foundation is the world ender, I will end the new world that the Future Foundation has created. Huh?
no.
You'll just have to look forward to the rest after the countdown ends. That timer has almost reached 0. If it reaches 0, everything will end. The Future Foundation's lame plan will be nothing but toilet bubbles.
Hey,
And when that time comes, you'll know everything. You'll see all of your questions answered in one go. And then you guys will find out for yourselves just how messed up this new world is.
Hey.
Huh? A new world? Don't go saying new shit all of a sudden.
yep.
Just think of the remaining 2 days until the countdown reaches 0 as a bonus. While you're at it, enjoy your life on this tropical island to the fullest. Once you leave, your hopeless lives back home will be waiting for you. I just hope Monokuma dies at the end as well. Monokuma's boisterous laughter carried on for what felt like forever. Our questions, worries, sadness were simply ignored. The laughter just kept going forever. So I guess since he has 10 to the power of 60 plushies, he can never die. As for what we did afterwards, honestly it doesn't matter at all. I returned to my cottage for the time being and fell asleep. Even after I woke up, my will to move my body didn't come back, that's why. I didn't look back on everything that happened up till now. I didn't think about what was going to happen. I just kept praying nothing else would happen, and burrowed deep into my sheets as if I were trying to hide. In doing so, I was somehow trying to endure the long day. And then the sun finally set. The day feels abnormally long when you spend it praying nothing happens. Which reminds me, I haven't heard Monokuma's announcement. I guess that isn't needed anymore. Is everything really going to end? Did I really stay in my room the entire day? That's not healthy. What is everything anyway? How far? How much is everything? Oh no, Hajime is questioning what everything is. Someone go and check up on him. If we leave this island, is everything going to end? He's getting philosophical. There's still so much we don't know. About our school memories, the Future Foundation, Hope's Peak, Monokuma's true purpose. Can we really end this and turn our back on all of that? And not just that, if we're really leaving, where are we going? To Hope's Peak? Oh, that was my last night at Chapawaka Island. At a place where my worries didn't even matter. Everything was about to end. Oh, what's gonna happen? Ooh. 8 hours 55 seconds. No, 55 minutes left. I feel like I had a fun dream, somehow. I think it was about my childhood. Because of that, I was able to face the day with a somewhat happier feeling than usual. That's right, it's the last day, according to Monokuma. Suddenly my body shuddered. Right when I opened my eyes, I was gripped by a fear that I had never felt before. A fear like I had been abandoned in this world, completely, utterly alone, with nobody left on this island. Katsuichi, Fuyuhiko, Akane, Sonia, like everyone was gone and I couldn't find them. I suddenly couldn't believe in anything. Like everything in this world was nothing but lies. I rushed out of the cottage, desperate to escape that fear. What's happening? Got it. Hey, don't give me this like a break into full. What's happening to the game? Guys? When I left the cottage, I randomly...
Hello there.
Eh? Ah, Hakume, good timing. Good timing, what do you mean?
See?
Remember Nakito's video message that we found at the factory? Yeah, when we were dealing with the bomb workers. What about it? Wait. What is happening? No, is this either a dream? It has to be a dream. I've gone insane. What is going on? She's alive.
Well?
Apparently there was more to that message inside that laptop.
Yep.
We weren't able to see it until a day or so had passed. It was locked by a timer. Did he set it up so we wouldn't be able to watch it until after the class trial? Why would he do that?
Perhaps.
Maybe Nakito planned to leave this as a will. Nakito's will. Where's it right now? We were just planning to meet at the restaurant and watch it together. Got it. She disappeared. Okay, I am definitely going insane. I was probably gonna go to the restaurant already, but then I just manifested Chiaki in front of me. Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
Yeah.
Hey, you're late. Is it true? Nakito really left another message. Kneel before Miss Sonia and thank her. She was the one who found it. I was going for a walk with Gundam's hamster and I found it when I stepped by the factory.
Listen well.
Hey yo, what's happening? What is going on? A coincidence, you say? Wrong. That is the will of causality guiding you.
Huh?
Why would Miss Sonia be going for a walk with Gundam? I never allowed that.
Damn right.
So anyway, let's hurry up and play it. Yeah, I think I'm definitely like manifesting that they're all still alive somehow. Cause he said with his hamster. It's nice to know that the hamster is still alive though. I wonder who's watching this message. Is it a traitor from the Future Foundation? Congratulations. Looks like it ended the way I hoped it would. Ended the way I hoped.
Damn it.
Nakito was trying to kill everyone except the traitor. Damn it, it was just as Monokuma said.
Hey!
So he really set up the traitor as the killer and even tried to make them survive the trial? But why? Enough with your useless talk, it appears there's still more. Fyakuya! But if everyone but the traitor is watching this video, unfortunately I guess I lost. That outcome is the complete opposite of the hope I believe in. Not that it matters for me anymore. No matter what the outcome is, it doesn't matter for a dropout like me.
Now then.
Let's put this meaningless introduction aside and get down to business. Since I don't know who I'm talking to, I'm going to speak so that both sides will understand. First of all, you might be wondering why I did what I did. I just took action after talking about it for so long. The special prize in the final dead room allowed me to learn a certain truth. It would be troublesome if everyone found out, so I already disposed of that page. But anyway, I was totally surprised. I mean... Of course he disposed of the page. And of course we had some computer problems, of course. The Future Foundation's traitor must have known that truth all along. And so I was able to learn it and resolved to take action immediately. I shouldn't have made fun of Hajime. Deep down, I've always wanted to become a protagonist myself. A protagonist might... Wait, does he know that this is a game? Or did they make a game? Now that I know the truth, as I look back on Monokuma's actions, I'm starting to see what he's planning. By giving us information about the island's mystery and the future foundation, he's raising all your hopes. But only so he can lead you to unimaginable despair. What if Monokuma is gonna reveal to them that they're living in a game? That is very despair. Monokuma's trying to sow that despair to someone. Perhaps that someone is seriously pissing me off, plus hella. Geez, what a hopeless truth. Who is Monokuma's true identity? How could they come up with a plan like that? But enough reflecting on the past, let's talk about the future now. If you want to escape Monokuma's plan, there's a specific place you need to go to. The key to enter that is the message you found at Nesumi Castle. Do I need to type in a password somewhere?
Well...
Normally you need to follow a bunch of steps to enter that place. Since that message gets rid of those steps, think of it as an Easter egg or something. Probably left by someone other than Monokuma or Monomi, but that has nothing to do with me. You guys still think you're not gonna die or something? Stop it, don't stop it. I had to hide this until my plan came to an end, but I guess now's a nice time to announce it, right? So then I'll announce the password. 11037! That's the first clue we had in the first game. Leon's case, Sayaka's death, that's what she wrote on the wall. And Byakuya was in this. Are we in Hope's Peak? Did one of them make a game or something because they were so bored? Are we in Hope's Peak? That is the password that was written in Nesumi Castle. You have to use that to enter that specific place. That's the only way you can escape Monokuma. I feel like I've been talking forever, but that's all for me. With this, my duty is finished. I believe my actions will become the foundation of this world's hope. And if that really happens, praise me. Tell others what I've accomplished. Erect up one statue of me. Like the ogre one. Respect me.
Please call me the ultimate hope.
The Nakito? The ultimate hope. Maybe from the first game, Nakita? Ah, what's going on? This was Nakito's final message. That 11037 number that Nakito said was the password. There's no mistaking it. That's the password to enter that ancient ruin.
Hey.
You better hurry, I think. Let's go before the countdown reaches 0. You're right, let's go. Ah! Huh? What's going on? Why is it snowing? Okay. I don't know if... Wait. I want to check if we are actually close to the end or not. Because if we are close to the end, I don't want to end it now. So let me see. Okay. How many chapters are there? Okay. It seems like there is one more chapter. Okay. You know, we're gonna end this when we go inside. I don't know where I'm going. What is going on here? The ruin. The ruins! Somehow, it is quite nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
Is it really safe to go inside? What's gonna be in there?
You are a boy, right?
It's so unreliable to be freaked out like that. You're a man, aren't you? There's also that countdown. There's no time to stand around.
I'm gonna do it!
Damn right, it's our last chance to get inside. I'm starting to feel nauseous from the thrills, the chills, the kills. If you're gonna let it out, why not do it in the Tupperware I keep with me? Terry, you could just stay dead.
Dumbass.
Hey, now's not the time to fuck around.
Young master for
Going to be alright, you don't have to worry. I will protect my young master. Now then, let's go forward together.
Shut up.
The hell? Don't treat me like a kid.
This is your leader's order.
Believe that hope lies beyond this point. That is your leader's order. Oink.
What?
I told her that you only understand picky talk. I said you're so cool in picky
In
talk.
the name of my family.
I'm going to kill you.
Hajime.
Hajime, the password please. Yeah, I know. I missed all of that. And I actually do wish Nakito was still alive. 11037,
It'll
right?
be fine.
I wish he was here with us as well. The only thing beyond this point is a shining future. Let's open the door to the future. Beyond this door, the future is waiting, a sparkling future. Now then, let's move forward. What's going on? My game is breaking. What is this?
Is this a trial ground? But why am I at a trial ground?
It sure looks like a trial ground, but the vibe is way different than the one from before.
By the way,
Huh?
What?
where did everyone go?
What do you mean?
Everyone?
What? Something's wrong. What did I don't like this. I don't like it when games break. Like Toki Toki. I hate that when Monica is just dismantling and messing up with the game. I'm not the weird one. What's really weird is... What? This world. He gonna blow up the world? Is that why everything was breaking? Because it was getting close to destruction? Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Page clear? Oh. So many questions. To be continued. Oh. Yo, I am so hyped. Yes. What is going on? Chapter 0? Heading to the school trip. Oh. Is this like a little prequel? Are we gonna see how we got there? Okay, I'm gonna save it here. I can't, okay. It would be wrong to say it was swaying from side to side. It was actually shaking rather intensely. The room I was in, shaking from side to side. It was quite irregular. Just when you thought it was a series of small shakes, it would suddenly shake violently. Every time that happened, I'd have to steady myself with my foot. I couldn't stand up very well, but for me it was comforting. I never thought not knowing what to expect could be so fun, so I was feeling rather excited. I figured I'd get bored of that feeling soon enough. That's what I was expecting. For me, a person who is loved by talent, detecting regularities among Oh my god. How long was the everything just over for? We should be good now, so a refresh is needed. But I hope you didn't miss much. What happened? We went, the bomb exploded, the game be glitching. We went into that Future Foundation room, and now we're on chapter 0. We're in a ship. And Nakito's right there. Okay. Nice to meet you. I'm Nakito Kamada. Anyway, lucky me. It's been a while since anyone was willing to talk to me, so to share a room with a person like that, yep, I'm definitely lucky. Lucky? Ah, so that's your talent then. What a boring talent. A boring talent? Oh, well that's exactly what it is. But for someone I'm meeting for the first time to say that so suddenly, that's because I have luck as well, huh? Even I possess a talent as boring as luck. Possessor? I'm starting to get really interested. Who are you? You're obviously from Hope Speak Academy too, right? So you're one of us? Hold on. Ah, but that's weird. This is the first time I've ever seen you. Hey, can you tell me why you're here? How did you end up here? How boring. Ah, sorry, I'm often told I'm terrible at making conversation. Not you. This world. Huh? This world is full of boring people. People who lack talent stick together and oppress those who do possess talent. Even though they know they're insignificant, they don't try to acknowledge their true superiors. They are profoundly desperate to drag them down to their level. And because of these bastards, this world has come to a deadlock. This world has stopped evolving. How boring. Who is this? Who am I? Who am I? While the world is shaped by the will of the majority, it makes sense that it bends to those who lack talent. That's why we're in our present situation. Ah, perhaps does that have anything to do with the reason you're here? Boring people make no contributions to the world, not even a speck of dust. That's why my teachers taught me that a certain degree of selection must be performed. Just like they had high expectations for you, huh? Completely different from me. Did we consent to being put on this ship, or were we forced? But what are you planning to do? Now that you've ended up like this, there's nothing you could do, right? Listen well, using people is a talent too. It is now my turn to use that person, just as they used me in the past. That person? Are you talking about ultimate despair? But how? I mean, they're already... I have it with me. The contribution that person left to me, even now it rests in my pocket. I don't know what you're talking about. How does he know about the ultimate despair? Aha, I'm definitely lucky. I can't believe I'm speaking with someone as amazing as you. You're a bit close. Why? Nakito. Wait. Guys. Look at those fingernails. They remind me of Junko's fingernails. And Nakito is looking a bit feminine here. Is this Junko in disguise? Then will I be able to see her again? Will I be able to see the person I hate with every fiber of my being again? And this time, will I be able to kill her? The person I hate so much. Hate? Then explain your hand. Ah, this. The end of that bandage is a woman's hand, right? Hehe. Hahaha. Isn't it amazing? I can't move it, of course. It's not my hand after all. Even now it still hasn't rotted. Maybe that means it's becoming one with me. Are you missing a hand and you chose to put Junko's hand instead? Isn't it amazing? I have successfully become one with Ultimate Despair, my sworn enemy. I see, so you salvaged the body. You really are a boring person. I don't want you to misunderstand. I just see her as my enemy, you know? Because she's my sworn enemy. Because I hate her so much. That's why I took her power, and for that I... Wait, her? Do I hate her? Huh, that's strange. Huh? Is this supposed to be the main character from the first game? Makoto Negi? And did he go insane? I mean, being in like that world or being in Hope Speak for that long, you would go insane. But did he get caught up on himself being the ultimate hope? And that's why Nakito was all about hope in this game? And is that why he's got the Junko hand? Ah, look out the window, we're finally here. You're starting to see it too, right? That's Chapparock Island, isn't it? Isn't it exciting? I wonder what's going to happen on that island once we get there. What's going to happen? I can already predict what will happen. I already know because I am loved by talent. But no matter what happens, it's of no concern to me. I will not be able to participate in what lies ahead. Really? I don't really understand, but I guess we have to part ways for a while. That's disappointing. We seem to get along pretty well. Hey, can I see you again? There's no reason we'll ever meet again. After all, you are boring. Your talent, your thoughts, your entire existence is boring to me. You really don't play along, do you? This must be what Nakito was talking about with Monokuma. Has that person appeared, or is he still on the island? Ah! Okay. We're gonna end it here. Ah! Chapter 0 and 6. Oh, I am so excited to continue this game. But I can't do it for now. So, thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. The next time I will play some more Danganronpa is Saturday, 6 PM GMT. Hopefully we can finish it then. If not, then we'll definitely finish it next week. But I will be back tomorrow with with Escape the Backrooms. We're finishing off the Backrooms. Hopefully I could get through that level I've been stuck on. And that will be at 9 AM GMT it should be. But thank you for watching and I will see you all later. Bye!